think we need the net on this. Oh, come on. Oh, I need to tighten my drag up a little bit. But he's doing what he wants to do right now. Oh, yeah. It's a happy fish. It's making me happy. Oh. Yeah. Oh,
full line.
Yeah, this is a good fish. Oh, I'd sure love to get my PB today. Only need a 30-pounder for that. He's just doing what he wants to do. This is a fish here.
Yeah.
He's going back down. Oh, look at him run.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. This is what I. Oh, I got very little control over this guy.
What
I live for right here when it comes to fishing. Just hearing that drag scream.
Down like a flathead.
We're close to seeing him. And he's got some power.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You don't want to come up and mute myself. Awesome. Great job. Oh man. That's a fish. That's gonna be my PB right there, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay guys, 37 pounds. My new PB, Blue Cat.
42 inches.
42 inches, put up a great fight. And this is what it's all about. This makes me happy. Hey y'all, thanks for coming in. So we got a couple people in here now. Got Mike Murillo, see you in there. John from the UK, thanks for coming in. Dobsons, hello there. Straight to the point, thanks for coming in. I'm just out here today with my wife. We're just gonna fish Fox River here. This is where me and, actually probably several miles upstream, is where me and Mark were fishing the other day by the boat. My wife's got the day off. We figured we'd come out here and just do a little shore fishing and see what's going on. We got 2 poles out right now, basically just with night crawlers. I was trying to catch some bluegill to throw a live one out there for some flatheads. I'm still gonna try to catch one here pretty soon. But in the meantime, I figured I'd rig up 2 rods with some worms. A lot of nice channel cats in here. So see if we get something like that. Hey, Dobson, appreciate you sharing my channel out. Now, I don't have my mic set up. Can y'all hear me pretty good? If it is, give me a thumbs up. I've only been set up here a few minutes, no bites yet. And if you don't know much about this river, we're just a little bit outside, northwest of Chicago right now. Maybe about 150 yards wide. Average depth is about 6 foot. Kind of unusual river, not what I'm used to fishing. But I was watching a guy fish just down there a little bit earlier today, and he was just catching a bunch of channel cats off chicken liver. Tastes good, sounds good. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, if it gets bad or too loud, I'll set up the mics. I just didn't want to do that. I don't expect to go live too long. I just want to be out here, and my 3rd time going live. I've yet to catch a fish on a live stream, so I figured to catch a channel cat or something. Break that skunk. Martin Soon, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. You can see this is not a big river, but there's just a ton of pleasure boats going by all the time. I'll kind of let you look around here. Just a little park right here that we're in. I'll let you see my wife here a second. She's just relaxing by the riverside. I just want to be able to get the rods in there. Should be able to see them pretty good right there. Let's see what else we got coming in. And got a windy day today again. I figured throwing night crawlers out, I should be able to catch at least something out here, even a channel cat. was actually out here a few hours ago with a little roadrunner type thing, trying to catch some bluegill for bait. Ended up catching 2 largemouth bass and 2 smallmouth bass. The biggest one was a smallie. He's probably about a pound and a half. Fun little fight on an ultralight rod. And I figure it's going to be put up with the pleasure boat. It's going to keep coming by. Can you hear me all right? Are you listening? Nope. Let's see here. Still trying. I haven't done it this way. Where I'm staying on this all the time. Usually on my iPad. For y'all that watched that marathon that me and Mark with Catfish and Crappie did the other night, that was way appreciated. At one time we had, I think, 120 people in chat. Close to 4 a.m., well, I guess 3:30 a.m. Central Time, we still had 60-something people in chat that they were sticking with us. That was probably the most fun chat I've been on. Let's see here. Way to go, Maria. Yeah. If you haven't heard, that's my goal this year is to catch my first big flathead. Something over 20 pounds is what I want. Now, I know this river could produce it, but I don't know if I'll get off a night crawler. I'm probably going to have to catch me a bluegill. But I would be very happy with a 34-pound flathead. Christy, you don't want to sit in your chair? You afraid I'm going to get you on the screen again? I won't. My wife doesn't want to be on camera. Anybody else come in here? We've got 8 people in here now. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Hey, Cynthia, appreciate you coming in. I'm not detecting today. I am fishing. But the neat thing about this spot, Cynthia, is this is a old picnic grove turned into a park that I've hunted here about 30 years ago. And we found a heck of a lot of silver out of this place, Indian head pennies and stuff. My cousin found a 1852 seated $half out of this place too. So I'm probably going to come back maybe this evening or tomorrow and do a little detecting there also. So I've been wanting to come back to this place for 30 years, and I'm just up in the Chicago area right now. You know, I live in Missouri. My wife's up here for soccer. So we figured I'm going to fish a little bit since she's got the day off, and I'll do some detecting too. Hopefully get some videos out of this. Leroy Honeycutt, thanks for coming in, man. I was in St. Louis fishing by you last week on the Mississippi River by the Alton Dam for a few days. Didn't catch anything but a bunch of rocks. That was Snag City over there. Bought some skipjack from Bluff City Tackle. Dan, you are always a winner if you're watching my live stream. So yes, you did win. If I could catch my first fish on a live stream, I guess I'll be the winner then. Yes, Cynthia, if I'm not dirt fishing, I'm water fishing. Just the way it goes. I miss Hooks and Hammocks coming in here. Oh, there you are, Chris. Appreciate you coming in. Trying to catch my first fish on a live stream. I don't want to go 15 live streams without a fish, so I'm hoping this will be the day. Right now I've got 2 poles set up with night crawlers. I have not been able to catch any bluegill yet throughout for flatheads. If you've watch the live stream today, I'm not in Missouri right now. I'm still up in the Chicago area. I'll be here all the way through next weekend. I think I'm gonna make the best of it and fish as much as I can. Bottom feeders, appreciate you coming in. Mr. Tully, thanks for coming in. All right, Dan, you're out working on them trophies. You can post some pictures of those when you get a chance. I really enjoy seeing those. And I was just talking to one of my co-partners in the Fish Wish tournament. We're going to try to get some type of promotional material pretty soon, a video, maybe make a Facebook page. Because I'm going to have people ask me about information on it. I just don't have much to give right now. Hopefully within a few days we'll have a promo video and a Facebook page I can send people to. Not a trophy, awesome piece of work that's been in the work for 6 months. Well, everything I've seen you done is awesome, Dan, so I believe that. Try to see what I can see the rods while I'm looking this way. This is new for me. And feel free to share links. I think some of y'all I got as moderators. You know, if any of y'all want to share people's links, I'll be happy to have that happen. I know I always enjoy seeing my links in people's streams when they do it. I don't want the chair. It's easier for me to stand up and look. You can use the chair. I won't get you in the camera. You want the keys? Actually, the keys are in my bag right there. She needs another potty break. We just went an hour ago. You bring my root beer though when you come back? Thanks. Eddie Gross, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. While I'm looking at the screen, if y'all see a bite, let me know. Equipment I'm using, if y'all want to know, this first rod closest to you is a St. Croix Mojo Cat rod, one of the lighter ones, spinning one. I've got a Shimano Thunus 6000 bait runner reel on it. The other rod is a Big Cat Fever medium rod with another Shimano Thunus 8000 series. I've got them both on the bait runner feature, so hopefully if fish takes off, we'll be able to hear it. The bait runner, you not using live bait, you kind of decrease your hookup ratio, especially using circle hooks like I am. But at the same time, you know, I don't have to pay attention as well. Going shopping, be back in a little bit. Sounds good, John. Appreciate it. Let's see who else we got in here. Anybody know how Big Mike did last night? I was in his stream for a little bit, but I didn't see him catching any fish yet. I had to get off. It was good to see him back on the live streams. James Miles, appreciate you coming in. Thanks for wishing me luck. You know my live stream fishing record, I'm going to need the luck. Yeah, I'm on this, I guess it's about 18-day journey right now, going through St. Louis. We went to Rockford, Illinois. Now we're in Elgin, Illinois area for the next week, all for soccer for my wife. So I brought my melee detector and I brought my fishing poles, and I'm trying to do as much as I can. Mainly I've been doing fishing and not catching much. So I was hoping to come back home and have 3 or 4 videos to make, and so far I've got none. So I'll try to just do a few shorts here and there, and then also hopefully do a few live streams, get some new content up on the channel. If y'all are like me, you've noticed that the more consistent you put YouTube content up, the more consistent they're going to push your stuff, give you a lot more impressions. So if I got to put a short up here now and then, I'm going to do that. Not much staying cool. Tell you what, I got an awesome spot here. I got this big tree. I'm in the shade, and it feels awesome right now. It's supposed to get to 89 today, but it doesn't feel anywhere near that. It's supposed to be 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, so I'm either going to come back to this spot, do some melee detecting, or I might do some fishing, or both. We're back in, I guess it was 90, 91. I actually lived in this area for a year. This old picnic grove behind me here that they turned into a park. It's one of my favorite melee detecting spots. I found a lot of old coins dating back to the 1800s. It used to be like a carnival thing here, an old dance hall. It's a pretty neat spot, good history. And then there was also an old marina right there on the river. Hey Art, appreciate you coming in, man. Well, Cynthia, thanks for coming in. If I can really figure a good way to do a live melee detecting show, I will be doing that. So if you see me go live again, pop in. I might be doing that. You never know. I was watching Indiana Tones last night doing some beach hunting. He's making it work. And that's the interesting thing about having a dual channel like mine. I get people from my melee detecting videos and from my fishing videos. But you'll see there's a lot of boat traffic on here, even for a weekday. The weekend, it's a lot worse. Well, I told Mark, the Catfish and Crappie, I was going to come to this spot, and he said it's a beautiful spot, you know, which it is. He says it's a little bit slower. Like I said, I'm not expecting a lot, but with my wife being off today, I figured I'd just come take her where she could relax. She's doing some work on her iPad. She told me I picked a good spot, so I guess a good thing. Brian B, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. I am shore fishing on the Fox River today. My attempt to catch some live bluegill was not good. All I caught was smallmouth bass and largemouth bass. So I ran to a gas station up here, and luckily they had night crawlers. There's a place about a mile from here that said they have live bait, but they're not open until Tuesday. So, I mean, Wednesday. But, you know, I may throw out a little rod with some worms on it here pretty soon, see if I can't catch a live bluegill. Use that or cut one up, either way. But I don't mind just fishing with a night crawler, see if I can't catch a channel cat. They're all fun to me. Big Slim, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Uncle Lou, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, man. Tell you what, the guys like Chunk, you know, those guys who are constantly looking at their phone and still watching the rods like this, kudos to them. It's just not that easy. I saw one of those rods moving. Been just from the wakes. The wind's blowing a little bit too. Thought I could get my rod holders in this grass area behind these rocks, but it's all rock throughout here. I kind of got them stuck in between the rocks. They should hold up pretty good, I think. Yeah, just down there a little bit earlier today. So old guy was fishing, had 3 rods out, and he was up here eating lunch, and 2 of his rods were just going down. He wasn't even going after them. I was like, "What are you doing, man?" He finally went, got him, and he had 2 small channel cats on. And then a few minutes later, he hit the nice, probably about 7 or 8 pound channel cat, just using chicken livers. With all these trees in the background, it's hard for me to see the rods a little bit. I do need to get some Uncle Lou rods. That orange will show up really good against this background. Got so many rods right now, my wife thinks it's crazy if I buy any more. As I replace them, so I always tend to break stuff. I finally got to use the Uncle Lou rods the other night, fish with Mark, and I was very impressed with them. Love the way they felt, love the way they look. I definitely want to get some in my arsenal. If anybody got Uncle Lou's Facebook page, put a link on there. John, thanks for coming back. So y'all can check out his stuff. I don't know how to put no. I don't know from this screen how to make people moderators without going to the actual YouTube page. If I do that, I'll probably lose everything. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to put links up, feel free to do so. But I would appreciate if somebody put Uncle Lou's tackle Facebook link up. Yeah, what surprised me when I came in the other night is how many big boats are running this river. And I mean, they were coming way off to the edge here where it's super shallow. I don't know how they're running that safely. We saw even a big pontoon tri-tune boat the other day with a 400 horsepower motor up and down this thing. Lots of jet skis as y'all see them coming by. Let me try to grab my iPad and link on. I can make people moderators a lot easier that way. I don't know how to do it from here. I hit those little 3 dots and it's either to block somebody or put them in timeout. So give me a second here. Y'all can watch the rods for me. Okay, so if I could add a few of y'all's moderators. Hey, George Fishman, thanks for coming in. Mike Greenwell, thanks for coming in, man. Okay, some of y'all should be showing up as moderators now. So feel free to post any links that you want. J420, thanks for coming in. No luck yet. Haven't been live too long. Just trying to catch some catfish here in the Fox River. There's boat traffic. I don't know how that affects it. Never fished this spot before. Using 7/0 circle hooks. So even the small channel catch be able to do it. I was using small hooks. I could probably catch a carp too. There's plenty of those in here. There you go, John. Thanks for posting Uncle Lou's Tackle page. Definitely encourage anybody, you need a new tackle, terminal tackle, great fishing rods, please make Uncle Lou's your first stop. If he doesn't have what you want, message him. He'll tell you if he can or can't get it. He's been such a great supporter of the catfish community, all these tournaments and so forth. So we need to support him just as much as he supports us. So the one thing I don't know is like throwing worms out here, how much bluegill and stuff are out there. So I'm gonna just reel in one of these rods just to see, make sure my bait's not getting taken off. Sometimes with a 2-ounce weight, you're not gonna see those little nibbles and think you're fishing, you're not really fishing. What do they call it, fishing on credit? I don't like doing that. Yeah, Brian says you got whatever you need. And extra sharp hooks, that's right. Let me just check one of these rods and make sure there's bait and I'm not getting it all taken off by little buggers. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Be little bluegills and stuff just eating it away. I can't really notice the bites. I'm gonna load this one back on and check the other one. And so I'm probably gonna have to find a way to catch some bluegill to put out there. Should be good because I do want to try to catch a flathead. We'll grab some worms. Be right back. Gotta check this other rod too. It's probably the same way. Yep, there's an empty one. We have to figure something else out with bait. Yeah, if I keep getting these bait taken off that easy, that's going to be a quick day of fishing. You got 6 foot of water out there. The bluegill will be all over this channel too. With the 2-ounce weight, they'll be pecking at your bait and you won't even notice it. Especially when I got all these wakes coming by, bouncing my line. But the only hope you have is before that happens, have a big channel cat come by and eat it. Anybody else come in that I missed? Let's see. That's right. It says lost 10 rigs today. When we do, go on Facebook and search Uncle Lou. Hey Lance, thanks for coming in. Saw you on the other live streams recently. New to our community and appreciate you. There's Lance's name. Be sure to say hi to him, everybody, and go check out his channel. If somebody's got his link, please drop it. Yeah, I got one out of just a small little panfish rod, so I might just try to throw a little bobber out here with a little piece of worm on it, see if I can't get a bluegill. Did you bring my root beer back, love? Huh? I'll grab a drink real quick. I was going to set up a rod with a little worm and a bobber. Try to catch a bluegill. Get some cut bait. Polar Bear the Chad. How you doing? Thanks for coming in, Chad. Doing a little bank fishing on the Fox River today. So I'm only using night crawlers that I've got right now. I got little fish picking it off. See anybody else we missed here? So did anybody see Big Mike's stream last night? How he did? Eddie Saldana, appreciate you coming in, man. Doing a little shore fishing here. Lee Evans, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you being here. Lance, your channel's new. Well, even if you got a channel, we can at least sub you. So when you start putting content up, we'll be able to see it then. Hey, Mark. Thanks for coming in, man. I'm at that Fox River Grove Park. All I got is night crawlers. I was trying to catch some bluegill to do some cut bait and some live bait, and all I was able to catch was smallmouth, largemouth bass. So I think I'm going to try to, now that I got the worms from the old bait shop up here, see if I can't get a bluegill or two on that. Lance's link is up. Yeah, appreciate it. But I was hoping to at least get a channel cat while I'm out here. I know there's plenty of those in here. Every time these wakes come by, they pull in the line. I'm thinking of getting a bite. Yeah, Fox River boat traffic's crazy. I'm so used to fishing lakes by me, and it's just easy to get away from all the boat traffic by going back in the cove somewhere. Whether it's on Beaver, Norfolk, Table Rock, usually the lakes I fish. I always seem to get away from people somehow. Okay, Brian says saw one fish last night. Okay. Yeah, it seems like fishing's still slow. I think Chunky's stream the other day, he got one fish, and that's unusual for him. We don't want the spawn to be over, but it's not quite the way it's going to be here in another month or so. That's one reason I kind of picked September for my tournament, because I know fishing will be pretty good then. Basically be donating money for every fish caught by the anglers. So the more fish they catch, the more we're going to donate. So maybe I should put it in the spawn. No, I'm just joking. We want to have a good turnout for Make-A-Wish Foundation. George Ray, thanks for coming in. George is the guy I was telling you, Chrissy, that's a big soccer fan. What should I ask him? You said how he felt about what? No. Mbappe? Mbappe missing a penalty kick. I don't know. Mbappe missing a penalty kick. She asked how George Ray would feel about that. In the Euro something. I'm not a soccer guy. I don't know. I fish in Tech. But I know George likes his football. I shouldn't say call it soccer because it's really football. My wife's laughing at me right now over there. Mark, how long been here? I have no idea. It's such a beautiful day right now. We're under this big tree. It's cooler than it was supposed to be today. Chrissy's got work to do, but she's just sitting there on her iPad doing the work, so I've got no time limit. I may be out here 2, 3, 4 hours, I don't know. Or at least until I get hungry. Chrissy says she wants to get some Portillo's again today. So I'm all up for that, but I imagine I'll probably be out here at least another 2 to 3 hours. Everyone misses sometimes. That's right, George. Yeah, George says everyone misses sometimes.
There's a lot missed.
She said there was a lot missed. I think I watched some of that game with her, if that's what I'm thinking of. Fishing is the best sport in the world. I'm going to have to highlight that one there. There you go. I got to agree with that one. You all see this right rod, though, even though it's a catfish rod. It's perfect for channel cats. 351 Cleveland, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I really think someone's messed with his first rod here. Yeah, George England missed 3 in that final. I did watch that game with her. It's the most penalty kicks I've seen missed ever. What about you, John? Fishing frustrations. You a big football fan too? Bob, you're close to Portillo's too. Yes, I am. Hey, Kelly Bullock, thanks for coming in. Mark, if you're bored, bring you a chair. Come sit out here with me. That's not too far from your house. You're always invited. No football, just fishing and carp. There you go. We all like what we like. I could get my wife to talk to y'all for a little bit while I can try to catch a bluegill. I would, but she's not going to do it. Nope, not far down, Mark. I am at the Picnic Grove Park in Fox River Grove. Well, Kelly, how'd you do on your live the other day? I watched some of it. Saw you catch a few fish. What was your total for the day? Uncle looks catfish and Hawkeyes, Buccaneers, and good. Oh, and food. Yeah, I like food too. Most frustrating fishing is when you think there's no bait on there. So I don't know how quick those bluegills are eating it off. That was so cool about fishing with Mark the other night. We had those big sunfish and greenies on there. And you always knew where they were going. Because that rod was always doing that little bounce. It's hot out where, Mark? Definitely not hot where I'm at right now. I'm in the shade with the breeze. It's the best it's felt in months for me. Dave Garchar, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. begin to bite when the wakes hit the line. So what am I missing? Looks like Uncle Lou's hiding a bunch of people. Am I missing something going on? Rich and Leo, thanks for coming in. We got UK represented again. Oh, no fish yet. No fish yet. Probably within the next 10 15 minutes, I have to just find a way to catch me some small bluegill to use as bait. Really like to get at least 2 or 3, cut one up, have some cut bait out there, and have one live bait out there. Oh, okay, Uncle Lou. It's one why everybody's getting blocked for you. Even blocked Mark. You never see Mark say a bad word on a live stream. It's all good. Okay, Uncle Lou, I will remove you as a moderator just for a little while so people can keep getting blocked by you or your grandchild. Please don't take offense at that. It's no offense needed. I just don't want people getting blocked that don't need to get blocked on accident. Real-time catfishing, thanks for coming in. Yes, we are trying. That's all we can do. The best thing about fishing this time of the year is if you get skunked, you can always blame it on the spawn. Like I say, Chunky only caught one fish on his stream. Which is way lower than his normal. Man, I should probably catch my normal on a live stream, which is 0. Hey Kevin, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Chrissy Brown, thanks for coming in. For those of you who just joined us, I'm fishing on the Fox River right now. Area that Mark is known for fishing, but a little bit down or upstream, I don't know, something like that. Only bait is able to get is night crawler, so I'm just got some out there trying to catch some channel cats right now. Got 2 rods going. I can have one more rod, so I'm still contemplating trying to catch a bluegill for some cut bait or live bait. It is It's an unseasonably cool day in the shade, feeling good, so I'm just gonna enjoy being out here. When I recasted these out, I did turn the bait runner feature off, so hopefully the decent sized fish takes it, it'll hook up on its own. Like I said, I'm still afraid bluegills are just taking all the bait off. Your boy Troy. Troy, thanks for coming in. Troy, I'm still traveling. I've not been home to send your gift card yet to you, but I have not forgot you. I got back. I got your gift card sent out. I've got several people wanting stickers that I got in the mail the other day. If any of y'all want a channel sticker of mine, just email me your address. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can message me. If not, finsandfinds@gmail.com. You can send me an email there, and when I get back in town, I'll send some stickers out. Elstan, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Doing some shore fishing on the Fox River. Driving and listening. I understand that. It's a good way to spend the drives, though. Listen to some of these live streams. I do it all the time. I know it's hard to chat when you're doing that, so a lot of times if I'm not in chat, I'm still watching y'all streams or listening to them at least. It's better than anything on the radio right now. Alicia Barnett, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Doing some shore fishing. I'm sure the best place to try to catch bluegill on this little stretch of river is. So I stole a little roadrunner earlier before I went and got the worms. Had a few hits, but I got two small bass about that big, one largemouth, one smallmouth, and then I caught two nice sized ones, about a pound, pound and a half largemouth, and then I'd say at least a pound and a half smallmouth bass. Put up a real good fight in the lightweight tackle. Of course, didn't have the GoPro going or anything like that at that time because I wasn't expecting to catch anything like that. But that's the way it works. Yeah, Troy. When I send you a gift card, I'll definitely have a sticker added with that also for you. Yeah, I don't got no problem sending stickers to the UK. Y'all want them? Send friends on Facebook. Message me if not. Email me at finsandfinds@gmail.com. Send me an address. I'll get it out to you. I've got no problem sending the UK. Y'all been great supporters of all our channels. And, I don't want to leave you out for stuff like that at all. Mark's headed my way. Do I need anything? No, I think I'm good. You need anything, Christy? You good? She's good. So if Mark's going to head this way, when he gets here, I'm going to have him talk to you off a little bit while I try to catch some bluegill. But Mark, I guess if you do have any bluegill left, if you want to bring one or two, put one live out and we'll cut one up. If not, looks like I try to catch one when you get here. We're going to have a live surprise guest coming pretty soon. That's pretty awesome. Hey, Randall, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Like I mentioned, email me at Bob. Just Fins and Finds. You got to spell out ANDFINS, ANDFINDS at gmail.com. Send me an address and I'll get you a sticker on the mail when I get back in town. Yeah, you might want your own chair. Hey, Squirrel, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Have you seen in chat? Mark's going to try to come down here. I'm probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes from his house at the most. So he'll come down there and check us out. That's one of the coolest thing about this YouTube channel so far is just the people I've met. You know, this past week I've got to fish with Mark at Catfish and Crappie. Did some creek fishing with Rob from Mo Creek Fishing, Missouri Creek Fishing. That was a great trip. We didn't have good enough service to go live. I did film some of it. Maybe I could get a video out of it. I had some GoPro issues that day. Kind of got rained out. I was going to meet up with Jerry with Parker Pursuits, but it was raining too much in the place he was fishing. Said it was several miles down the Old Deer Trail, and I really don't want to take my truck back there and get rained on. So we'll get to fishing with them one of these days. But yeah, just the awesome people you meet through YouTube has been amazing, especially this catfish community, tight-knit group. And a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. You just feel like you know these people like they're friends. Like when I fished with Mark the other day, just drove to his house. He's out in the garage. It's like, hey, Mark. I feel like I've known him for years. Even though that's the first time we actually met in person. Bank to the table. Thanks for coming in. How you doing? We are bank fishing, but we ain't catching. So nothing's going to the table right now. That is a great channel too. Be sure to check them out. Speaking of Mo Creek, I think there's a few videos that Bank to the Table has using the rod holders that Rob made. No, Alicia, nobody's got a sticker yet because they got to my house the day after I left on this 18-day trip, and I've not been home yet. So once I get home, I'll be mailing those out. Not real fancy ones. They were just one of those little introductory price ones, the 3-inch sticker round. I don't think they turned out all that great, but for a first batch to get out, I'll get them out and eventually get some better ones made and resend better ones out. But looks like everybody with this new stuff, I'm just learning, trying things out. Okay, Alicia, hope you get a new video out soon. Not sure what editor you picked, but most of the editors have great YouTube channels. People doing tutorials. That's what I do. I watch a tutorial on something I might want to try, and I'm trying to just add new stuff into each video. Someday I'll be good at editing like Kevin at Pomelo Cats. I love the way he edits his videos. Chris Uselton, thanks for coming in. I'm not sure who else I missed here. 3+1 Outdoors. I'm assuming that's Larry. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, thanks for sharing me out, man. I appreciate that a lot. So I think usually if I see 3+1, it's Larry, because Cody has Cody from 3+1. Chrissy's brown is bored, healing up well, hopefully. Troy, I've been using DaVinci Resolve. It's a very complex one, but you could do anything you want to. Anything you think you want to do with that thing, you could do with that one. And it's also got the free version. I've got the paid version, but you definitely don't need the paid version. The free version will do everything you can. Cool thing about it also, there's no watermark on it if you use the free version. And there's thousands upon thousands of tutorials on YouTube. Hey Lance, thanks for sharing my channel out. Appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. Trying to make the best content I can. Hopefully have the best live streams. This was kind of an impromptu one. I didn't even set up my microphones, all that kind of stuff. What we got out here, I said, just looks so nice, feels too good out here. I'm going to set the stuff up. I had it with me. Just see what we can do. Which one is it, Bob? Talking about the editor, it's DaVinci Resolve. Like I said, you can get the free version of it, and it does way more than most of the free stuff. And I said the best thing about it is no watermark put on your videos if you use the free version. It is a little more complex than some other ones, but if you watch the tutorials on it, everything you might want to do, you can. And I don't want to start using something that I feel like I would outgrow. I want to be able to stick with one program, learn the best I can, and get really good with it. New sub from Ohio, Jerry Young. Hey, Jerry Young, appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much. Means a lot to me. Good luck finding the fins and finds. Thanks, Mike Sampson. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so those of you new to my channel, the fins and finds, my main two hobbies is fishing and metal detecting. So I got the fins and I got the finds. And so my content will vary video to video, depends on what I'm doing. I've had people tell me don't do a dual channel like that because some people don't like it. I've had times where I put up a fishing video and had people unsub me right away. I guess they're expecting a detecting video and vice versa. But I don't have the time to run two channels. The people who want to be here with me are going to be here with me. And those people I want to be with, you know. So I really can't try to make everybody happy. But the neat thing is I've had a lot of people from the fishing community comment on my detective videos and really enjoy them, and vice versa. So there's a lot of good crossover too. And Jerry Young, do you have a your own YouTube channel? Let us know. If we do, we'll have somebody find your link and put it up there for people to check you out. Oh, 8:59 now. Thanks. Let me know, Kelly. That's gone up a little bit. I think it was at 8:56 earlier today. Yeah, try to get that 900 mark and then really see if we'll make a good push. Seems like once you finally hit 1,000, that magic really happens. Just the way Mark, was inching up there and hit that 1,000 mark, and Next thing you know, he's got 1,500 and so, and staying. Worked his way a long time through the 800s and 900s and hit that 1,000, and he's going up too. I'm gonna make a few more moderators here. So some new people come in if you want to start sharing some links. Hey Lori, how you doing? Thanks for sharing me on Facebook. I appreciate it. Alicia, that is worth highlighting right there because that is so true. I'm glad you like my detective videos too. Yeah, that was the most important thing. Just be you, you know. Anybody who knows me personally knows that any other given time, if I'm talking, it's usually about fishing or detecting. And so, right, try to why hide, you know, half of me from everybody else. Oh, sorry, Jared, hear about that. But yeah, man, this is a great community. People got your back, and you know, we all care for each other. So hopefully you'll see you in my live stream more and other people's live stream. A lot of links will be shared out here pretty soon, so be sure to sub. Some of these people watch their stuff, and Catfish community's got a lot of evening live shows also going on, talk show type deals with special guests. And I said the more time you spend in there, the more you're going to really feel like you're part of the family. Rich and Leo, thanks for sharing my information out. Yeah, like I said, when Mark gets here, I'm going to definitely try to catch some bluegill if he doesn't bring any. I think we have a lot better chance of catching something. I want to get a fish for y'all really bad. Alicia, I'm excited to see one of your videos you singing. One of the cool things I really like about this live streams, if you haven't tried it yet, is that I'm not real big at fishing alone. I like having company, and I could be out here alone. I got y'all. I got company. It makes it so much more fun. I'm willing to bet I've got no bait again. The guy I had earlier was fishing with chicken livers, and he was just getting bite after bite. So I know there's a lot of fish in here. I mean, granted, some of them are small, but there's no way that I should have bait out there that long and not be getting bites. Unless I'm really that bad at picking spots. You just never know, though. But I need to get me some cut bait out there. So Mike Greenwell, is that tournament going to be streamed so we can watch it? Hey, Dan from Green Machine. Thanks for coming in. Shore fishing on Fox River right now. I did get a message on here that Mark from Catfish and Crappie is going to be joining me here pretty soon. Waiting for him to show up. When he does that, I'm having him talk to y'all while I try to catch me some bluegill. So we'll have some better bait than these worms that aren't working right now. But this river is just pleasure boat central right now. And they'll get super close to your lines. They don't care at all. I saw the other day that there's no respect for fishermen in this river at all. Mark posted a link on your Facebook, Bob. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know, Chris. Dan, the little rod fishing god. Hey, y'all make that look fun. Next time I'm fishing on my boat, I gotta pick one of those rods up. So I love just even fishing with just my ultralight panfish rod for anything. I can imagine trying to hook a big catfish like that. Okay, Mike Greenwell, I appreciate you coming by though, man. Means a lot to me. Gonna grill and cook sides. Oh man, that sounds good. Well, Chris, hopefully you're almost done with work. Yeah, I think we're definitely fishing on credit again. Trying to see if I see Mark yet. 10 more minutes. There you go. Ernie Brown, thanks for coming in. Man, but it is a beautiful day out here today, though. Yeah, up to 32 people in chat right now. I think it's a record for me. Y'all make me feel special right now. Get in the road. Okay, Alicia, go get that bait. Outdoors with Dave, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Rob, thanks for coming in. Out here fishing right now in the Fox River. And Mark said he's going to show up here pretty soon, so we got a special guest out here for you. Well, thanks for tuning me in. Hey, Aaron, thanks for coming in, man. Just trying to catch me some fish. What else we got going on here? There you go, Martin. That's it, man. It's all about supporting the fishing family. Those of you who know me know how important that is to me. I try to be in as many live streams as I can. Try to share stuff out. Sub everybody that I can. Watch their videos, comment on their videos. Give them that watch time. That's important to everybody. And like you've heard me say before, There's nothing good on TV anyways. I'd rather be watching YouTube videos. Not only is it more entertaining, I learn a lot more. And now it's getting cloudy, getting even cooler out here. I'm sure back in Missouri it's burning up right now. No, Kelly, go ahead and promote your show tonight, man. Feel free to do so. Hey, B. Higgles, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. We're not metal detecting today. We are fishing. I appreciate you coming by anyways. Cynthia Swearingen was in here a little bit earlier today. I was telling her if I find a good way to do some live streaming with detecting, I'm going to try it. Where I'm fishing at right now is it's a park now. It used to be an old picnic grove in the early 1900s. And about 30 years ago when I lived out this way, I detected here a lot. Found a lot of old silver, old Indian head pennies. My dad found a Morgan dollar here. My cousin found a 1850 something seated half dollar. So it's been a primo spot for detecting. So I might come back out this way and see if there's still some stuff here. They've moved a lot of dirt around, but I still think I could find something. Okay, Chris, safe drive home, man. Appreciate you coming in. Well, that's right, you do fishing on your channel too. If I remember seeing that. I think I might comment on one of your fishing videos also. I'm going to try to remember that when I get home in the hotel tonight. Check out more of your content. Got some kayakers coming up. Looks like they headed right for my line. Let's see how this turns out. I might have my first catch on a live stream here pretty soon. Do humans count? Hey, Jerry. Thanks for coming in. No fish yet? I think I'm about to catch a human, though. You would have been my first catch of the day. Yep. Get off?
Yeah, we got it.
Now you got this line here. There you go. What'd I tell you? I figure I'll check this bait now. I think you're still on there.
I see what she's caught. I see it.
Okay.
Okay, I see it. Okay, that should be it.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we're good.
I think so.
Yeah. You're off.
Okay, thanks.
Fishing on credit anyways. I was going to ask her how much she weighed to see if she's my PB, but I think she might have got offended. But yeah, if anybody got B. Higgles link, put hit up there. Just like me, he's got fishing and detecting videos. Support these people, support us. And so I'm gonna throw some more worms out until Mark gets here. I could get some some bluegill. But I did see this rod bouncing earlier. I thought it might have been a fish messing with it, but definitely didn't take it good enough to hook up. I just need one of these channel cats to come take it hard before the bluegill ate all the worms off of it. Largemouth yak, yeah. Okay, so those of y'all who watch the live streams, am I the first person to catch a kayaker on a live stream? Answer me that. Live kayak fishing playlist. Yeah, I got one of those too. I love kayak fishing. More jet skiers. Amy Payne, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Redbeard, thanks for coming in. I'd like to catch one of those big channel cat in the teens that's in this river. That'd be fun. Dan Seaman, thanks for coming in. I see that Richard Leo sent you. I appreciate it. We're doing some river fishing on the Fox River, just outside of Chicago, Illinois. Just a shallow river and trying to catch catfish right now. This river is known for some big channel cats. Also has some very big flathead catfish. Just watching those kayakers. Looks like they're coming back this way again. Hopefully they're not. No, they're going the other way. I have a feeling they go right back into my line again. Hey, Squirrels Magnet Fishing, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. We're doing some reel fishing right now, or fish fishing. There's a little spot right here where a marina used to be, about 100 yards that way. I saw somebody magnet fishing there a little while ago. My eyesight's too bad from a distance. I can't see if they got anything good though, but it's something that I definitely want to try. Sorry, my phone battery is low. I didn't know why, because I got an external battery pack, but the battery pack was almost empty. So hopefully I got it charging up now. Last thing I want to do is lose the stream. Hey, Snake River, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Rich and Leo, up to 871 now. Thank you so much for sending people over. Tell you what, the UK people have been great to us catfish community over the United States. Such great supporters. I can't thank y'all enough. It's kind of neat when I go on y'all's live streams too. I'm always seeing people that I know from over here. I think they appreciate what you do for us also. Hey, Chris Flores, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, man. Doing a little fishing on the Fox River right now. Gonna have some company soon. Mark from Catfish and Crappie is gonna show up here, he said. When he does that, I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill and try to get some cut bait out there. So I've got these small fish just annihilating these night crawlers that I got right now. So by the time I'm just basically fishing on credit constantly, and that's not a fun way to fish. Miss Lorianne sent you over. Well, I appreciate Lori doing that. Watch a lot of your stuff, Chris. Met you at the 2019 Catfish Conference. I know you met about 1,000 people that day, so you probably don't remember me. But I've been a big fan of your stuff for a lot of time. Got Jeremy's Tournament Camps in here now. Thanks for coming in. Chunky still driving and listening. I'm sure where Chunky's at, there's pretty bad traffic. So this whole time he might have gone 4 miles. Chunky, I was telling him I'm hoping to catch at least one fish, and I can match what your last live stream was. I heard you only caught one fish, unfortunately, which I know is low for you. So I've seen you catch the heck out of them. But I was telling people too that if I get skunked, I always blame it on the spawn this time of year. That's the best reason for fishing this time of the year. You've always got a good excuse. Down south detecting. Zach, how you doing? That's my nephew Zach. If y'all do like melee detecting stuff, he's sitting at about 30,000 subs on his channel. He's got some great content. So those of you who also have detecting channels in here, I'm sure you know who Down South Detecting is. But you may not know that. That is my nephew. If you watch some of my detecting videos, you see plenty of me, him in my videos, and I've been in quite a few of his videos recently. But fine young man, but he's turned out to be, and just awesome at detecting. But Zach, you've heard me talk about the old marina spot in Chicago, how many good finds I made there. This park where I'm fishing now is on the grounds of the old marina, so I'm going to be detecting here hopefully maybe tomorrow. Actually, it was a little more that way, but it kind of stretched out this way. But, I mean, this spot has been near and dear to my heart for when it comes to melee detecting. Now see if we can make some good fishing out of it too. The Eagles, thanks for subbing Zach. So if you want to watch some good melee detecting content, he's got one of the biggest detecting channels out there in YouTube right now. I think he started the channel when he's like 15 or 16 and just grown amazingly. James Miles, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. got a lot of great people in here, man. Thanks y'all for watching. Like I said, I just got to get some better bait. We'll get some fish then. But I really don't want to just get away from the phone, stop talking to y'all to get bait. So I said, I'm hoping Mark will show up soon, and we'll let him talk to y'all for a little bit. But speaking about good channels, everybody, y'all all have good channels. As far as streaming, I will mention Mr. Elstein, Chunky Cat's Fishing again. So when it comes to live stream fishing, that guy is the master. I mean, he'll have 200 plus people any given time, if not more, and just be the most entertaining person to watch. I mean, I couldn't get away, people. Boat here is headed right from my lines until I wave them away. Crazy people. Okay, go back to Chunky. I mean, I wish I could be half as energetic as he is on his screens. He's the kind of guy you could sit there and watch for 4 hours, and if he doesn't catch a fish, you felt like it was the best 4 hours you spent that day. I was wakes moving them lines. I thought something was happening. What else do I miss in here? Yeah, still don't see Mark though. No Mark, he's probably stopping and getting some bluegill for me. Kind of guy he is. But I don't expect that. I just really want to be out here hanging. A really fun person to hang out with the other night. The thing is, neither one of us actually planned that day to fish all night like we did. So, the rod's moving again. So neither one of us really had slept during the daytime at all to get ready for it. But we still stayed up most of the night fishing. By the time I got back to my hotel and crawled in bed, it was 4:30, which means I've been getting light within an hour. Got my GoPro going out now. The way it came out of the water is probably a carp. I was tempted to put a small little hook on one of these rods. See if I couldn't catch a carp, because those are good fun fights. Even though I'm targeting catfish right now, I love to catch anything. Again, those who know me, I'll fish for anything. I just love feeling the tug on the rod. I had a blast trying to catch the bluegill earlier and catching bass. Awesome, John. Thanks for posting Zach's link. Appreciate that. Or Redbird, I don't know. Like the live stream that me and Mark did the other night, YouTube have to push it because we got a lot of views, a lot of people in there, even all night long. Even for him, he said that's abnormal. So he really felt like YouTube pushed that live stream of his. I don't know if it was just the keywords he used, put flathead in the title because that's what we're targeting that night. But I've noticed that the more I post, the more YouTube will push my stuff. That's why if I'm like gone now for a couple weeks, I'm at least trying to put out some shorts or something, do something. Because every time I put out several videos, consecutive days or a couple in a week, I notice that my impressions go way up. So just trying to figure stuff out like that is just what you got to do. Keep that content coming. And then also, let's live streams are content too. This will go up as a video. So whatever you can do to get new stuff up there, YouTube's gonna seem to reward you somehow for it.
Yeah, he sent me a list of players.
I got something messing with this first rod here. There's no wake right now, but it's moving slightly. As you see, they're just doing this like that. There's no way to set the hook with the 7/0 circle hook without the fish actually taking it. It could be just a little bitty half-pound channel cat. There's definitely something messing with it right now. Not yet, Chris. Still have not got anything. Every time I check my bait, it's gone. So there's little fish pecking at it. Again, still waiting. Hopefully Mark will show up here pretty soon, and I'm going to find a way to catch some bluegill while he's talking to y'all. And we'll get some live bait and cut bait out there, and hopefully the little fish will quit messing with that. In worst case scenario, you at least get one decent sized channel cat on some cut bait. Martin, son, goodbye, man. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Every one of y'all important to me. It means a lot to me that you spend your time here. Looks like Mark's pulling up right now, actually. I see a big Dodge truck. Yeah, looks like he's here now. Well, Redbeard, you don't need to be 1,000 subscribers to stream. As long as you're using like what I'm using, StreamYard, one of those services, you don't have to stream directly through YouTube. So there's no limitations on when you live stream. You could have 1 subscriber, no subscribers, and you can still live stream. And it's super simple to do. But I'll definitely check out your channel too. I appreciate you coming in. So Lori can't hear me, but everybody else can, right? Gingers Unite. There you go. So Laura the Explorer, she's doing a lot of live streaming also. She's fun to watch. You can, if you're not subscribed to her, check her out and hit the notification bell so when she goes live, you can watch her. Fishing with the Chad. Thanks, Chad, coming in. Appreciate you driving. I'm out here fishing the Fox River right now. Look at the parking lot now. It looks like Mark just pulled up, so he's going to be a little guest here on the live stream. While he's talking, I'm going to try to catch me some bait, unless he brought some. I'm sure most of you in the catfish community know who Mark is. His channel, Catfish and Crappie, is a phenomenal channel. He does some great live streams too. Anybody has Mark Catfish and Crappie's link, you put it up there. Becca, thanks for coming in. Okay, Jerry, thanks for coming in, man. Becca, we're doing some shore fishing on the Fox River right now. Trying to catch some channel cats. And pretty soon I'll be hopefully fishing with some live bluegill. See if we can get a flathead out here. Somebody please put up Becca's link also. Becca's been an awesome supporter of everybody's channel. Here comes Mark. He's got a bucket. He might have some bluegill with him already. Some tugging on this first rod. You see that? He might have some bait already. I'll turn you around. We can see the man himself coming. Mr. Mark, Catfish and Crappie. Hey, Mark.
What's going on? I'm come bearing gifts.
Come bearing gifts?
This is what you need for that spot.
Oh, he's got shad too. Look at this guy.
I got the last 2 bluegills. Look at that setup. Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Go for it, one out. He's got his chair. There we go.
Any luck?
Not yet. I keep having my bait stolen. The warmers won't last long. We'll get it set up to where we can see him better too.
I'm watching you. I'm visiting.
He's visiting.
Chair?
You did miss me catch a kayaker though. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I think I was the first person to catch a kayaker on a live stream.
Was he mad?
It was a she. I was going to ask her what she weighed, see if she was my PB, but
There you go.
she might have got offended.
I'd have been more impressed if you caught a jet ski.
I did have to wave one boat over. It was coming real close to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
it would have went right through the lines.
So I got 2 of the last bluegills I had in my tank.
Uh-huh.
Took me about 10 minutes to chase them down.
I'll come down where we can see both of us.
Oh, that'll work. I could have went on the other side.
No, this is good. Hopefully y'all can still see the rods. We can see Mark in there.
I'm getting on the street now. Hopefully it won't
28 in there now. We had up to 30 something a little while ago. But I'm going to bait up with some new bait that he brought. Y'all doing? If you want to talk to them, go ahead, Mark.
What's going on, everybody? Let's see what's going on in chat. Let's see who's in here. I'm terrible at chatting for my phone. I see Chrissy Brown still in here. Bug Tramp, how you doing? How you doing, Chrissy? Hello, Alicia. Fishing Frustrations UK, what's up? Trucking with Red Beard, what's going on? Laura the Explorer. Thank you, Laura. She's loving all my collaboration.
Great.
I figured I got done with the stuff I had to do. Hello, Al. What's going on? Hooks and hammocks. What's going on, Chris? Looking forward to getting out to Ohio this week.
Yeah, I'd recommend just like a whole little.
Yeah, put a hole in the head because they may go soft. Or hit or miss with the frozen ones. Okay. But that's what you want to do.
Okay.
I mean, you can use a live gill. They're small, so you might do all right. Oak Creek Fishing, what's going on? Dan, what's up, Dan? Dan's Creations.
So the recreational group probably won't do teams.
He's got quite the live stream set up. I'm going to steal some of these ideas. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so I hear he caught himself. J-Dog, what's up, J-Dog? How you doing, bud? I hear he caught himself a kayak. Like I told him, I'd be more impressed if he caught himself a jet ski. There's a lot in there. This spot's good for channel cats throughout the day. It's a slow bite. A lot of good drum out here. Waving at the people. There's an older lady on the back of a jet ski. It looks like either their kid or their grandkids taking them for a ride. Yeah, I got halfway here, Bob, and I'm like, I should have thrown my catch bag.
I've got so much stuff in my truck. I'm really good. Appreciate it, though.
You're right, it is a lot cooler down here than it was by my house. By my house, there was no breeze whatsoever. LG Bass, what's up, buddy? Redbeard, what's going on? Real Fishing with Christopher Comer, what's up? Make sure I say hello to everybody. We're going to get Moe Creek out here in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Hopefully the flathead bite will sort itself out. Probably have to hit a different piece, different part. It depends what time we do it. Long story. We'll talk about that later. Lee Evans, Catfish, Kentucky. What's up, Lee? I figured I'd swing by and keep Bob company for a little bit. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. We'll park our boat sometimes. You can park your boat at this place, and it's a nice place to pull the grill out. But can you see the ski jump in there?
That's not coming in, though.
Yeah, you can see it from the river. It's right over this hill. The United States ski jump team practices here. Just over this hill back here. You can't see it from here from the water. You can. If you're in one of my other live streams, when I cruise back and forth here, I usually make sure to point it out to people.
Look else to the back here.
Yeah, through the back or the tail, it doesn't matter. It'll work out because that little one, it's going to be, it's a channel cat right now. Yeah, it's a nice day, so traffic out here is pretty. Well, Bob, there's another spot you can try if you're going to come back out later this week. That's really maybe half a mile this way, other side of 14. I know you'd get on some channel cats there.
That went over to Mountain that way?
No, it's right there last. It's called Lions Park right here.
Yeah, I did see that, actually.
It's right by the bridge there. It's a little, maybe twice as far as this hike to Hollywood here, but you'll be all right. Cool, thanks, Chris.
It was just more of just hanging out with Chris today, coming out. It looked good. I'm like, oh, let's just bring the stuff out and start fishing. We're fishing, figure to go live.
Bank to table. What's going on, Bank to table? How you doing? John Boy's catfishing. What's up? J-Dog's in here somewhere.
Christopher Comer's in there now. Can you all hear Mark all right?
Yeah, they said they heard me all right.
Okay.
Just one person.
We got wind blowing into the mic, so and I didn't set the mics up at all.
Which way is wind blowing?
And it blowing.
Maybe if we move and put the camera, the mic, you know what I mean? Facing
Oh, facing that way? Yeah, we could do that.
That usually does it.
I didn't know how the sun would be then. We could try to move.
We'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, they can see the rods good here too. Yeah, I can actually see the rods better this way. actually been just standing up watching stuff. Okay, getting resituated here. Y'all can see the rods good? Yeah.
Ooh, it's nice and shady over here.
Yeah, it's shady. Can see the rods good. Y'all can still hear us good? Let's see here.
I hear Chad had an easy day at work today.
Rob, now since I've been up this way, I've not detected it all. Only detecting I did was that one little bit I went out with Zach from down south detecting, who was in here a little while ago. It's the only detecting I've done. Okay, vehicle says much less wind noise, so that was better going this way. Yeah, I figure if we got too bad, I would set up the mics, but just one more thing to worry about. Yeah, it is a windy day. Okay.
I want to turn the camera this way, flip it over, so when you're scrolling and they're not seeing your finger.
Okay.
I learned that the hard way. The first one I did. I went back and watched it, and half the stream was my finger going up.
I got it. Okay, let's do that. Oops. I just shut something off. Dang it. Okay. We're still there. It'll come back in.
Watch when you scroll through the chat, you'll see.
Yep. That's much better. See, that's why you have people like him around who are experienced.
George Ray, thanks for sharing out my link.
Okay, they can see us and they can see the rods. Now, that's been good. We had a lot of good people come in there. Let's see here. They're both on bait runners right now, so if something takes off, we'll hear it. Yeah, they're saying less wind noise now, so it's good switching this way. Like I said, actually with the sun that way, you can see the rods better. Yeah. Can't do it. I guess I could do a touch of my finger there.
I think touch my finger is copyrighted, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Elstan's got that copyrighted, but.
Cool, you got 34 in chat. What's your record?
I think 34.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Let's share it out, folks.
Dan, I cannot pull the truck up here. That parking lot there. You see those over there is the farthest I could bring the truck. I could have fished off that little section there where the marina used to be, but the picnic tables where Christy's at and the shade from this big tree is right here. So that's why I'm here. You know, got all this rock here. It'd be a little harder to land a fish. I'd rather make things a little bit easier. Pull my finger. I like that one. But people wouldn't like what happens when on a live stream you pull my finger. So.
Chris, what's going on, man?
Somebody said I've been getting some stuff today. I think I'm getting something now. So it's been good.
872, right on.
Yeah, because we just hit 850 on your tree, remember?
I'm still getting traffic with that, so hopefully they're taking on that description.
Awesome. But yeah, I feel a lot better having some better bait on here now. Because those worms were getting annihilated by little fish.
You may get on a pretty good
When I was here earlier, guys fishing up that little thing over there with some chicken livers, and got one nice channel cat. He had caught a bunch of little channel cats, but he had one nice one that was, I mean,
if any
probably
spot
8, 9 pounds.
good spot to try chicken, this might be one. This is pretty sandy over on this side.
Yeah.
All the way around.
Like I said, this, I wasn't really scouting the best fishing spots. It's just that this is the area where I spent a lot of time detecting 30 years ago. I done great when this was the old, picnic grounds. And so I wanted to come by and see what it looked like. And she said she liked it here because of the shade and she could do her work. And I'm like, just at the rock.
Yeah, I went to say hello. It looked like she was on a conference call.
Yeah, she's been working a bunch. We'll get you introduced here pretty soon.
I hit a dock right across the way here, like that one with that flag, that red, green flag and that flag. We hooked up on the other side of the river with some channel cat, doubled up when I was fishing with Tony. And the wind was coming from the east, and while we were reeling it in, my trolling motor was set to go so slow that the wind actually, even though I had the direction on, it still moved it over. We looked up and we were going right into a dock at a whole 0.2 miles an hour.
Yeah,
kind of bumped.
I've had it happen. Let's see here. Dan says they won't care. Yeah, they will care. I noticed they care a lot about stuff in Illinois here for some reason.
It depends.
John says I'm up to 874 now. Just refreshed. Thanks for checking, John. Appreciate that. I love seeing that grow. And B. Higgles, what's sticking up there? A dock? It's actually just a little land with a retaining wall. And behind is a concrete slab. Used to be an old marina there at one time. Chris, found out where the flatheads are in your river. Good. Hopefully you get on them soon. Get some videos of that. I get my first live stream fish. That's what I really want. Channel catfish flathead out here. Full bass today. 2 were decent size smallmouth.
Yeah, there's probably a good amount of smallmouth there. They don't look like they go into the river while the river's low.
Yeah.
Normally this would probably be a good spot. I don't fish here for flathead or for smallmouth too much.
I was down.
If I had more time this week, I'd take your dragon for channels. We could probably get you on a bunch of them. I don't know if I'll be able to get the time though this week.
I know. Well, you got a trip coming up. You're real busy. I know that. But down there where that little sandy area is by those trees, that's where I caught the smallmouth.
Mr. Morello, what's going on, bud?
We got Mike Murillo in here now.
Yeah, he just popped in.
Awesome. I wish I fished a place where YouTube celebrities would show up and fish with me. I feel lucky. I mean, I got awesome guests here today.
I don't know about all that. Let's not get carried away. Don't write checks you can't. We can't cash. Just put it in a nicer way. Man, this is. No. I forgot how nice this is.
But the cool thing is, he brought me bait too. I didn't have to catch it.
I was worried I was going to have to stop and catch you a couple on the way here, but there was 2 hiding behind the bait tank filter. I managed to grab them. Like, all right.
Well, I told him, when I knew you were on your way, I said, knowing him, he'll probably stop and catch bait if he has to.
I was either going to do that or I was going to stop over at Dave's Bait and Tackle and pick up some frozen sucker. They're pretty good channel catfish.
Like I said, the worms were getting annihilated by small fish. Every time I pulled them back in, they were off.
I wonder what's. You got them on the bottom, so if it was a sucker or a drum, you'd have been.
Yeah, well, that one guy who caught a bluegill chicken liver out there.
Yeah, bluegills need anything. It's small enough. They can get it in their little mouths.
I didn't see what kind of tackle he really had, so I don't even know. Hey, JV, thanks for coming in. Yeah, the kayakers came through, hit this line. The first one got right off of it. I thought we were good. And then she hooked that one good. I mean, that rod was going down. And then they had to stop and the other person that was with them untangle them.
Okay, what did they get hooked on? The kayak or themselves?
The kayak. I think it went through their face first because she did this like that.
Yeah.
And then it went back down and got caught in the back of her kayak. So that's kind of, they said that was my first unofficial catch, I guess. Hopefully it's entertaining for everybody seeing the kayakers get caught. I was tempted to set the hook on them. They probably said it was a salt though. Yeah, I got some great people in chat. I mean,
Sunfish Assassins.
yeah.
Dan and wait, let me go back and read this.
What's that?
Dan's sending out spam emails to Michael Morello. Apparently, I guess Michael had 1,000 spam emails. That's crazy.
Yeah, looks like y'all could definitely see the rods good if something happens.
Is Becca still in here?
She was in a little while ago. Yeah, there she is.
There she is.
Yeah, she just did.
Becca's poems are becoming legendary. We were talking about them last night.
Yeah. So Becca, maybe we need a bank fishing poem. Hint, hint.
Nice day.
Isn't it nice out here?
Yeah, it's nice out here. This breeze really makes a difference.
Yeah. That's why when you said it was hot, I was like,
oh, it was dead in my backyard. I let Coco out, and it was like stagnant. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna die.
I was like, that's not what I was feeling here. I know, what, 10 miles from your house here?
Yeah, I don't know, 25 minutes. So traffic was a little heavy.
Oh yeah, this time of day,
Yeah,
traffic's going to be
and
heavy.
it's kind of through a high traffic area to get here. Because I got to go through like a corridor where the river's on one side and the metro tracks are on the other side. And there's, it gets congested. There's no room for them to make it, 6 lanes.
Yeah, that's why when you said how long it would be out, I saw the time. I'm like, well, at least a few more hours because I don't want to be traveling back home right now through this.
Well, if you guys are going to stop at Portillo's for dinner, we'll spend a little time there. You guys like sushi?
She likes some. I don't like it. No.
I figured I'd ask because it's a really good sushi place.
Not a sushi fan.
Oh, I am.
John Boy is catfishing back in with us. Thank you.
I will mess up some people bait. I ain't even kidding you.
Got Brian B's back in here.
When you're not the host, you can step off the camera. And
yeah.
I think that's a really nice point.
Yeah. What's that? I said they're going to have you talk to people while I try to catch bait, but you brought it, so it makes it even easier.
Oh, so we're good.
Yeah.
Did you think about trying behind that seawall over there?
In front of it or be on the other side?
I mean, just this side of it.
No. Well, it's like the reason I came here is because the shade. The shade in the bench.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I get set up out here and she does her work and be close. So that's just...
See, I'm used to fishing solo, so it's always about me.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this wasn't even a planned fishing trip. I just got everything in my truck with me all the time. So. Then I was going to go to that little trout farm over there because it says live bait.
It ain't cheap.
Well, it's closed until Wednesday.
Oh, really?
So then I went to the little gas station up here.
And they had some
town,
worms?
And they had worms.
You're pretty close to Dave's Bait and Tackle. If you want to go all the way into Algonquin, it's a little bit, it's on the other side. It's actually on this side of the river. There's the bait shanty.
Just past the metro station, I don't know if you've been there, there's a place called Grove Plating Company. I used to work there.
Oh, yeah? No, I don't recall that place, but I know what you're talking, where you're talking about.
It's just right past the metro station going this way. So yeah, I worked there for a year when I lived out here. Hey, we've got Matt in here now. How's it going, Matt?
What's up, Matt? I'll be over there in a
Matt is
second.
sitting in the yak right now. Way to go,
Nice.
man. I'm curious to see how he does on his trip to the river fishing below that dam this weekend.
So these magnetic mounts pretty stable?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, are they iridium?
I don't know what they are, but they're
Because those
They're
don't good
super
for
stable.
nothing.
yeah, they're super stable. But then this is, this is basically a little clamp one
Yeah, I
Where
have
I
the same. I have the same type.
where I got to see like, you can just pull those off, and if I wanted to, film something. But no, I mean they're super strong. Yeah, these are the. I'll show y'all here. If y'all saw how Mark's
Don't
script the
show
other day,
them. Do a review on them.
the review.
Do a review on them. Don't show them. Do a review. Keep them wait.
Okay, I'm not going to show you all the magnetic mounts. I'll do a review on them for my channel.
Because if you don't, I will. What's going on, man?
When somebody mentors you, you listen. Hey, Mike Turner, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
What's going on, Mike?
I got to tell my wife something about my daughter. She just texted me, so I'm going to let Mark talk to y'all for a minute.
You guys know I like to talk. I don't know. It's funny. I say I like to talk, but I really kind of don't like to talk. But we're going to see what's going on here in chat. All right, so Fishing Frustrations, Brian B. Everybody's saying hello. I'm glad you're on the river, man. It is always exciting to get out there, especially in a kayak. You're like right there, close on the water. Me and Jeremy from Hooked Up, formerly known as Fin Seeker TV. He kind of explained how he was really getting into it, which is cool. So hopefully you'll get on some fish like he is too. Being in Arkansas, I don't see why that would be an issue. Bonafide has a pedal kayak now. So I know Bob's got a small live bluegill on this first line. Number one for you guys, I guess, closest to the camera. And we got some frozen shad on the other one. Shad usually works pretty good here. If you stay on the hook, you gotta watch the rod control, because first bite, it's gone. Pull it right off the hook. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Mike Turner. Found out Bob was live. He asked me for some fishing spots this morning. I recommended a couple of spots he could bank fish. He didn't say he was going to go live. I might have headed out here a little earlier, but I'm glad I saw him live. I figured I'd come out. About 25 minutes from my house, not too bad. So I figured I would bring him some bait. Let's see. Mudtramp says poem was above. Let's see. All right, here we go. Fishies, fishies from the bank. Fishies, fishies. Bob and Mark would like for y'all to thank. If y'all be so kind to bite their hooks, they'll forever be in their scrapbooks.
Awesome.
Right. Very cool.
I'm going to find that one, post that one.
Now scroll up a little bit.
I can think it's... And now they don't see my finger. See, you taught me well. There's Becca's poem for y'all to see.
There we go.
She's awesome at doing those. Thank you so much. I always count on Becca for a good poem.
Sunfish Assassin, what's going on?
Yeah, sunfish assassin, that's the way it is. But in this river here, this is like different than any river I've ever fished. Because what's the deepest part out here? 6 foot maybe?
Yeah. It runs, the channel runs probably like 6.5 feet on the other side. And it's a slow slope here. This has all been filled with sand because they're trying to make this park, a little more people friendly. There's swimming area down there. There's more picnic areas down there.
So it's like kind of different than most places you're going to fish. But, this time of year, the water's warming up. Fish are more in the channel, except for at nighttime, we'll be moving off. And, Even with these great thunderous reels, I couldn't hit the channel if I tried from here. So we'll just get out as far as we can.
Get one of Abbott's big 12-foot rods, you might be able to get out there, but there's so much traffic. It's rough to bank fish during the day, at least in this section of river. That section that I was telling you about, closer to 90, there isn't any boat traffic during the day, only fishermen. That's about it. You got maybe a couple of, because it's a lot shallower and a lot rockier, so people don't risk their boats.
Okay.
So it's a little easier to fish. This is rough to fish.
Yeah.
But early mornings, which is when I really like to get out here, just because night fishing's good, but I'm not going to lie, guys. When me and Bob went out, I was done the next day. All Monday, I was like,
yeah.
I was beat down pretty bad.
Yeah. Once he's back in this weekend at soccer, I'll probably look good for better actual fishing spots.
That sounds good.
So, you know, like I said, just depends what's going on for the day.
You running braid on these?
Yeah.
What kind of braid are you running, Bob?
It's going to have Power Pro on it.
How do you like the Power Pro?
I love it.
That makes one of us. It looked like
old Texas detecting. Hey, appreciate you coming in.
Oh, that's the live bluegill, right?
Yeah, that's live bluegill.
I was just explaining to him that with frozen shad, you got to really watch the rod tip, because if you get the slightest bite, it didn't get hooked, the bait's gone.
Okay.
So you got to check it pretty regularly. There's a nice punch.
But yeah, but old Texas detecting, he missed my nephew. Down south detecting was in here a little while ago.
What's up, Ernie Brown? I said hello to Sunfish Success. Hello. B. Higgins, right?
Yeah.
Am I saying that
B.
right?
Higgles has a detecting and fishing channel like me. He does both.
I don't know if you guys can see the sun peeking through those clouds. Right?
Yeah.
I don't see it from there like that, so I guess they're not so good.
It still looks pretty cool in live stream. Check my battery level here. This thing just sucks the juice on these things. Now we're good. I didn't realize the battery's almost dead earlier. I almost had my camera go dead on me.
We got a nice breeze here. It won't overheat.
No, that's what it says. It's a great day today. B. Higgles said he just subbed you.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Hopefully I could meet your expectations on my channel.
John says I'm up to 875 now.
There you go.
Awesome. Thought it was going to take me forever to get through the 800. It's going through pretty quick.
It'll do that. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
No, I guarantee. Here's my prediction. I think you can get, if you go live maybe one, maybe two more times this week while you're here. I'm going to predict 825. 925? Or no, yeah, I'm sorry, 925.
I'll take that. You said that, you know, you got to get the hours up, and then September during that tournament, that'll beat the rest of the hours, I think.
And then, you know, once you get into the 900s, the Catfish family's pretty good about sharing your link out and trying to get you into that 1K. So
yeah.
I'm sure we can get something going with that. But if I've said it once, I'll say it again. The best way, all you creators, to get a channel good and get it set in stone is earn your subs, man. The sub for sub trade is great for a while, but you got to get views. If you're not getting those views, you're not going to get the recommended and search results. So.
That's right. And put a good content out is the best way to get the views. For me personally, some of the review videos I've done have been the best ones also. So it just seems to reach a wider audience. But I'm working on trying to hit. I know the other day I told you 15,000 views on the channel. I'm at 50,000. I'm at 45.
I saw that. I kind of noticed. I kind of figured it. Just like you.
It was 4 a.m. You know, I wasn't thinking straight.
Yeah, that was a long night.
We were tired.
We were pretty tired. I went home and poured myself a big old glass of orange juice, which I usually don't do, but it looked really good in the fridge. And then the sugar buzz came on, and I was up for like another hour.
Yeah. Got to the hotel, got in bed. I was on the computer, well, my phone for maybe 15 minutes, and I was out. but I woke up like at 10 o'clock. So I got 5 hours of sleep, whatever it was.
5 hours is all right. I can make it on 5 hours for a little while, but then I got to play catch up on a weekend. So.
Christy said she didn't see go in your live stream and get one comment. She says it was going too fast. She didn't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I did find in us. She says, "Who's that sexy guy in the boat with you?"
Oh, I would have said Bob, because it definitely wasn't me. And then that's debatable. I mean, come on. We did get that one troll in there that Becca took care of really well.
Sharksmith England, thanks for coming in. We have caught nothing so far. I was fishing with worms earlier, some night crawlers, and the little fish were annihilating it. Couldn't keep it on. Mark showed up a little while ago. It's got some shad and the live bluegill, so we got some better bait out. So probably for better stuff now. At least I'm not feel like I'm fishing on credit every minute now.
You might want to check that shad.
Think so?
Yeah, I would check.
Okay, we're gonna check the shad.
Check it every 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. I didn't put on there. That's good too. If you can get it out while it's still frozen, it'll thaw, and any current that's in there, let alone the water temp. How's the wind noise, everybody? It did kick up a little bit. Justin's fishing fetish. What's going on, Justin? How you doing, bud? Sharky Smith Angling. I got a chance to say hello to you.
It's hard to get that bow out of the line. I'm only fishing with 2 ounces. I didn't think I need much more than that.
Doesn't look like it, but there is a little bit of current here.
Yeah, 2 ounces.
Yeah, guys are saying that the wind noise is a little loud.
Is it?
Yeah, let's see if there's anything. You're just using a camera. You don't have a spare mic. You don't have a spare thing.
What?
A spare mic, right? The mic's on that side, right?
I can do an external mic.
That might not help. Yeah, I think it might. No, they're fine.
Well, maybe if I instead of
Well, you're going to need something to look at, right?
I have to look at
Something
the
like that
screen.
would work.
I'm just trying to block the wind off the back. So I got wind blocking. Add a little bit. Is that a little bit better now? I'll just look at the screen here. Try to block some of this wind noise.
Those are those wake boats I keep talking about.
Yeah, I hate those wake boats.
Look, when he falls behind that wake, he's up to his waist.
Yeah. Rob says it's quiet now, so
All right, good deal.
blocking them might have helped. Hopefully that'll hold it up. If not, I'll put some lighter back there. Yeah, Big Eagle says how much better, so I just stuck my iPad that I was watching y'all on just behind it to block the noise. Seems to be working.
Yeah, look at those waves.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
wake boats should be illegal.
I don't know about all that. It's just on this body of water. There's just no room. It's literally 200 yards from here to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a fan of wake boats. If y'all got one, hope you enjoy it, but definitely not my thing.
Hello, Lance McKay. How are you? Hawaiian Fish.
Yeah, Rob, it looks like a barge wake, doesn't it? It's crazy.
Much better. I'm trying to think what I don't. I just this morning, Bob. I just cleaned a bunch of stuff out of my truck. I'm trying to think if I have like a little piece of car. I got nothing.
Uh-huh.
Might have like a bait towel or something, but I can't guarantee it's fresher. So you might smell like bait or smell bait every time you're talking to your phone.
I've even got a little towel I can put around there in my truck if I need to. Like I said, my iPad is down to 17% anyways.
Oh, you're actually that low on juice?
The iPad was, so it's going to go out anyways. I mean, I probably could have found a cord, but I could see the stuff on here. Amazing what you learn on the live. That's why you should come in all the lives, B-Higgles. Hey, Derek Stein, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I plan on, especially this weekend, Christy's busy with soccer stuff. Hopefully, Friday, Saturday, maybe even Sunday, I might be fishing, going live a bunch. All right, Squirrel. Thanks for subbing, Becca. Again, like I said, feel free to share links out. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I like to see that. Everybody sub each other, but be sure to be watching content for other people if you like what you see. Sharksmith Angling. The best fish we could catch here, in my opinion, would be a flathead catfish. Mark here, what's your record out of this river, Mark?
57 pounds.
57 pounds.
12 ounces.
12 ounce flathead.
Somebody just got a 57 Johnston over to hook catfish, and a guy on his boat just picked up a 57 last week.
Yeah, so yeah, flathead's up in the 50-pound range.
There's
that'll be what I want to catch.
There's walleye here. There's crappie here. They're a little harder to find. That's a long
and
story.
I did see that there's also muskie in the Fox River.
There is, and there's smallmouth. This is a great smallmouth fishery.
I did catch one smallmouth, probably about 1.5 pounds earlier, trying to catch some live bait.
Shout out to my buddy Josh Pito. He just got a 19 3/4 inch small yesterday.
Oh dang! Almost hit that 20.
Almost hit that 20.
He almost hit that 20.
He was so crushed, but kudos for him for being honest.
Heck yeah, yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, so flathead catfish or channel catfish. We got walleye, muskie, pike, largemouth, bass, drum.
Lots of drum. Carp.
So yeah, there's plenty of carp in here. I'm using a big 7/0 circle hook, so there's no way I'm going to hook a carp right now, unless I accidentally snag one.
If Mr. Murillo's still in chat, just upriver here, literally 4 miles is like carp heaven. It's crazy.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
There's a lot of big shallow bays up there. Just south of where we were fishing, it's insane over there.
You might have to show me. I might go check that out because
it's a little hike if you want to fish them, but
I like to catch
the
carp.
The best spot would be off this one island. I don't know how you get out there.
And I know some of our UK guys that are in here, I'm sure they like carp fishing too. That's really big over there. The carp are fun. I mean, they are just massive, massive pullers.
When I get my fly reel set up, we're going to try for some carp on a fly rod next spring.
Never fly fished. I would try it. Got 36 in chat now. Appreciate y'all being in here. Okay, we got Trey from Fish Smack is in here. He's still working. Just want to drop in and say hello. Appreciate that.
Say hello, Trey.
We got Central Valley Adventures. Thanks for coming in. Trey just put out a nice video. I watched that the other day and commented.
What's up, Trey? What's up, CBA? How you doing? Make sure I said hello to him.
We got Mark from Catfish and Crappie joining me today here. He saw me. He jumped in the chat and live stream, knew I was close to him, and he came down to fish with me. He even brought me some bait, so that was awesome.
I got to get that propaganda out there that I'm a nice guy.
Well, I haven't heard anybody say a bad word about you. I know Chad some stuff, but he just saying that in
Chad.
jest.
Chad and Dockery.
Some guys will like yanking chains.
You should hear how nice they are to me in private.
Oh, I can imagine. Country Boy Catfishing, thanks for coming in. Some great people in here.
I'm going to be on Fishing 101 next week on Country Boys channel.
Now look at that. Hey Sexy from Christy Kanoniak.
What did you say to me, Ron?
I think my wife, that's my wife, y'all.
Oh,
If you see that
hello,
name.
wife, y'all.
I'm hoping that was to me, not to somebody else. Because she could have said hey sexy hours ago, but she waits till Mark gets here, so.
I'm pretty sure it's to you.
She's over there laughing right now. Gotta have fun. Of course, you can see her logo is a U.S. Women's National Team logo. Except for she's got the old one. It's only got 3 stars instead of 4 stars. Hey, Lyle just came in. Hey, Lyle. Lyle, look who's fishing with me again.
Your favorite son.
David Smith. Hey, Bubba Mark and everyone. How's the fishing? Fishing's not been great right now. We're dealing with a lot of wakes and stuff. You know what? We're just having fun in chat. So if we catch a fish, that's always a bonus. But, you know, I'm out here with beautiful area, great weather right now. And I got a great friend and guest with me. So, I mean, I've got nothing to complain about. And one of these days, we're going to get Mark down to Missouri. And me, Mark, and Lyle are going to take the big angler quest out on either one of the Striper Lakes or maybe on Lake of the Ozarks or Truman. Catch us some big catfish or some big stripers, either way. That's one trip that I definitely want to make happen. That's probably my 2 favorite species to fish for is catfish and striper. There you go. Lyle said, let's do it. He knows he wants to. I do. We all do. Just got to make it happen.
Man, that's the coolest thing about being on YouTube. I got so many invites to go fishing. It's overwhelming.
Yeah. I mean, I could visit almost any area away from home and find somebody to fish with, you know, close to it now.
What I need to do is I need to put like a camper top on my truck, throw a cot back there, and just hit the road for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well, if you're ever down my way, you've got a place to stay.
I
got
What's that, a 24-footer maybe?
Yeah. No, I'll say 22.
22-foot Baja?
Yeah. I just lost a tuber. I don't know if you can see the person in the water there. Smash out that like. I like the way you think, B. Higgles. Appreciate it. Up to 71 likes. That's awesome. Maybe we get to 100. This is my best live stream so far. Again, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And Mark. Yeah. Wish Mark would have been here to see the kayaker get in my lines. We are in Illinois, so I could fish with 3 rods, right? That we
You could, if one's marked as a bank line, which means it has to have your name and phone number.
Oh, the third one has to? Okay, yeah. Okay.
And then it's usually up to the DNR officer, but to be honest with you, with COVID and stuff, they're so thinned out, I haven't seen a DNR officer all year.
Okay.
Actually, I haven't seen one in a year, not just all this.
So we are legal the way we are right now with the 2 rods. What else we got in here? Yeah, George is sharing links. I appreciate that.
Kentucky catfishing.
Kentucky catfishing. Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
You know, I see George Ray and these cats sharing all these links.
Oh, George is awesome.
He's awesome, and it definitely, because I was a link share for the longest time. And even I do a lot. Me and Dee do the link sharing on Catfish Weekly.
Uh-huh.
And you know, it's hard to pay attention and
Yeah.
share all the links and keep track of all the thank yous and you don't want to leave anybody out. It's a big job to do, so it's appreciated, George.
Yeah. I was in somebody's chat. I was moderator and I was doing links too. And yeah, it is. Ours part I was on my phone. I was in my truck with Christy's soccer game. Harder to do from the phone than the computer.
Oh, I'm terrible at doing chat on my phone.
That line bouncing back to some wakes. Y'all see them wakes? Oh, Becca's an awesome link share. JB Outdoors still here. Got you running while I'm getting ready for work. Appreciate it, man. Kentucky Catfishing says, Mark, I just got done watching your last show. Great show, brother. Sorry I missed it live.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. You know, if you can't sit in front of your phone or a computer and watch, you can always download the podcast and listen to it on there.
Yeah, I've done a lot of that. I've listened at work, your show. Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Because the time slot is in on my work weeks, I usually catch the first little bit, but then I'll usually download and listen to it at work.
I apologize. This week's was a day late because I was trying to edit the audio. Jeremy, God bless him, he had a little low voice. I'm working on it. His voice was a little low, so I did the best I could to try and boost it, but it turned out to be a little more difficult than I thought. But we're going to make some changes, maybe do multi-channel broadcasting, get my audio and the guest audio on different channels, and see if I can't level that stuff. Well, it's a lot behind the scenes stuff. So.
But yeah, for those of y'all newer to the community, I know I got some LA Technic people in here that are also do like fishing shows. Mark's shows called Catfish and Crappie on his YouTube channel every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then he also co-hosts a show called Panfish Nation on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time with Mr. Lyle Stokes, who you've seen in here under the name of Catfish Weekly also. It's a lot of good shows each night. Terry Lane, thanks for coming in. Says he caught a 25-pound blue and 3 flatheads today in the Mississippi. That's awesome. I fished in Mississippi when I was in St. Louis last week for a little bit and couldn't get anything but a bunch of rocks. I was fishing below the Alton Dam. If you've ever fished below there, it is almost impossible to stay out of the snags.
I complain about the waves when I'm in my boat, but when I'm back fishing, I like the sound of it.
Yeah, it's nice.
They hypnotize me. They'll put me to sleep.
Just making the rod bounce I don't care for, but it's, I don't know, man. This is just...
The way I look at it, it used to bother me, but the way I look at it is that the rod's bouncing, the fish are bouncing.
True.
You know, they're bobbing around, so they can chase them down behind a boat. They can get them in a little bit of swell.
Yeah. There's Catfish Weekly show. That's another great show. That's the kind of show that started it all. He's been doing that for what, 5 years now? 7 years.
5,000 subscribers.
Catfish Weekly has 5,000 subscribers. Been doing that show on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And he's had just the who's who of everybody on that show as a guest. And he's one of the reasons, that show is one of the reasons I really got into catfishing.
Let's see if he comes back. I just kind of communicated with him with the double hands up. Like, why are you just doing that in front of us? So you can be down there, move over a little bit.
Yeah. There's a lot of fishermen, unfriendly people on this river, I've noticed.
No, they're just paying attention to themselves. I don't think it's so much they're unfriendly. Everybody out here is usually friendly.
Redbeard, thanks for adding Catfish Weekly. Appreciate that. I'll tell you, the good thing about these live streams. It is just, I mean, you get to, see so many new people a lot of times. A lot of the same people in there also. And they just continues forming that relationship, that bond, and the new people get to learn new channels. And everybody grows as a result of it. And then what I do is I'll go back and look at the chat when I'm done, because I see new names in here I'm not familiar with. And I promise you, I'll be going back and checking your channel out this week. Eagle's going to dig some holes. There you go. Good luck. Hope you find some silver, man. Fins and Fines. Tell us about your tournament.
Now that Lyle's in here, we had some questions I couldn't answer for him the other night.
I don't have a lot of information yet, Lyle. It is going to be September 18th from 9 to 2. Be streamed live through my channel. It's going to be me, my cousin, his channel's Fishing Michelob, and other cousin, Opinion Nation. We're all going to be hosting it together. And it's going to be a charity tournament. We're going to be raising money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. I told them they're going to be working on a promo video here pretty soon. We're probably going to also make a Facebook page, so I'll have stuff to send people to. Beck and Mudtramp's going to be my master moderator. Did you ever think about fishing that one? We're going to talk about that still?
Well, we still got to talk about any dates and stuff and figure out what the rules are.
Yeah.
Because if people are out there fishing for blues and stuff, I'll be more than happy to help, but it's like...
Well, the thing is, which I guess, because I'm explaining it, is everybody's fishing, but it's not so much against each other. It's basically we got a pool of money donated, and every fish the angler catch based on weight is how much we're going to donate in their honor to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we're still going to have probably prizes for the top fishermen, just to give you something for taking the time. Let's say if you catch 20 fish.
You know what? We'll talk later. I don't think prizes are so much important. I think bragging rights are basically, I think a lot of people will agree with me.
That's going to be mainly it. It's the main thing is going to be the fish caught are going to be, based on weight, how we're going to donate. And then, again, I've been targeting some of the bigger channels because the more people in chat, more people is going to donate to the thing also. So, yeah, we're going to have people donate through chat to Make-A-Wish Foundation. We've already got a account set up through them. We'll have a direct link, so all donations go right to them.
Recommend that. Direct link donation.
Direct link donation to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we're able to watch that little tracker, how it's going up. And then on top of that is what we'll be donating, us three, based on the fish caught by the different anglers. We have eight anglers in it. And if I've got invitations out, I got people looking at it. Still going to open that up to some other people possibly. But right now, who have committed to it is Kevin Lakin with Palmetto Cats, Has from Has Life, and Stan from Two Stands Fishing.
Cool.
That's who's in it right now.
Well, whether I'm fishing in it or not, I'll be happy to help it. Count me in.
Yeah. And we're also, like I said, I know Uncle Lou's talked about doing some donations. Other people have. Rob from Oak Creek Fishing, he's donating some bank rods. So we'll be giving, like a lot of online tournaments, we'll be giving stuff away to people in chat. So it keeps them longer. The more people we have in chat, the longer they're there, the more likely they are to donate when they see, that stuff going up. So again, the main focus of the whole tournament is to raise money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. That is going to be the main sole focus. But there will be prizes still given out to people. So incentive to be there. But it will be September 18th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, actually. Yeah, Becca says Make-A-Wish is awesome. They granted her little nieces a wish, which is awesome. Well, right now, like I said, we're going to work on a promo video, probably a Facebook page that's going to have a lot more of the rules and so forth. And once that gets up, I'll be promoting it more on my channel and a lot of the pages on Facebook also. So look for that next couple weeks. It's going to be a little while till we get that going. There you go, David. Yep, appreciate it. Yeah, I do like that organization a lot. But since it is for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, the tournament is called the Fish-A-Wish Tournament. So yeah, I'm excited. I've never done anything like that before, so it's gonna be my first time. A little nervous about it, but I think people I got helping me out will make it as smooth as possible. And if we raise, I'm setting the goal at $1,500, but I think we could do way more than that for that tournament.
Does Make-A-Wish actually have something on their site that says what the average wish costs? See, there's my analytics.
I'm sure there probably is, and I'll look that up.
That would be cool to know.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know if you saw that Becca said that one of her nieces had a wish made.
Yeah, I heard you mention it.
Hey, Ricky, thanks for coming in. We got Squirrel's magnet fishing in here again. Familiar with magnet fishing?
I'm familiar with magnet fishing, not the gentleman named Squirrel who does magnet fishing.
There's people off this retaining wall or do some magnet fishing.
Really?
Yep.
What's the biggest magnet fishing out there? Jigging with Jake? Not jigging with Jake. Jigging with Jordan?
He does some of that.
A lot of, yeah. He was in Elgin right by where you were at. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He found a bunch of stuff. I think they actually found some guns.
Yeah.
They had to call the police and stuff.
Yeah, but there's another guy I saw doing it. There's a lot of good magnet fishing shows out there. Some amazing finds, too.
If I'm near fish, I don't have time to magnet fish. I'm like that dog that somebody mentions fish. It's like a dog seeing a squirrel. Look, it got me out here.
Yeah, so they go for $1,500. I think we're gonna way surpass that though. I'm hoping. But it's gonna be fun. I've really enjoyed watching these online tournaments. And if you want to learn more about those, go back and watch the Catfish Weekly show from last night. Chad, with Fishing with the Chad, was on there talking about that with Lyle. Showing how that's a new way of doing things. And I may do another one in the future where people could, earn money. But right now, I think I'd rather do it as a charity deal.
That black looks like it would be hot this summer, don't it?
Well, Mark, this is Christy, my wife. Christy, this is Mark.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
How are you? Welcome to the County, I guess. I think this is Lake County, actually.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
You getting a lot of work done?
I thought it was McHenry, Crystal Lake. I don't know.
It's hard on the
Remote.
iPad.
Yeah. Trust me, we know. We work from home pretty much all the
Still waiting on the fish.
We had a camper for a while and we did the iPad thing for a long time from there. Really slow internet connection.
Yeah.
So we can relate.
And Mark bought me some bait. We got some shad out there now, and we got a live bluegill.
Nothing yet.
They can at least wash his hands if not take a shower when he gets back. It's pretty sticky stuff.
Yeah. I just want to see a fish.
Yeah.
I've never seen one.
You've never seen him catch a fish? Come on.
She likes to make fun.
But when he catches one, it piques your
Sharksmith, England. We are on the Fox River in northeast Illinois, northwest of Chicago. If you want to look at a map, we're near the town of Fox River Grove, Illinois. Yeah, Becca, it's a great organization. That's why we picked it for our wish deal. George Ray's talking about fines and guns and bikes and safes in London. I can imagine going back to magnet fishing, I'm sure.
Huh?
George Ray, Christy, George says, watch out for Manchester United women's this year.
They're not getting past Chelsea.
She says they're not getting past Chelsea, whatever that means. Chris, you said no fish yet. We're just enjoying good company out here instead. Lyle, yeah, I'll let you know. Once I get more information, I'll get on the phone with you. You know, the good thing is going to be right now is getting the word out so we get more people on it. And then I know with your contacts, we hopefully get some more donations. You know, we're looking for money donations. We're going to look for prize donations and stuff like that, just to make it as good as possible. So I do want to reward the people in chat some, and I do want to reward the anglers for their time. But the main thing is, again, still to raise the money for the foundation.
I know how hard it is.
George Ray says Chelsea with a smiling, laughing emoji.
He doesn't know
Oh, my daddy's a big soccer fan.
Oh, yeah.
I think George knows a lot about football.
But, your dad,
Hey, we got Hooked Up in here now.
He's what?
Hooked Up's in here now.
Hey, what's going on, Jeremy? How you doing, bud?
Hey, Jeremy.
I don't think he watches. I don't know. I
Haven't been watching the rods. Hopefully nothing happened.
To be honest with you, he watches soccer and hockey. That's about it. But he's a fanatic.
okay.
You gonna say hi to Jeremy?
He watches replays of soccer and hockey. What's going on, Jeremy? How you doing, bud? Figured I'd stop and pay a little visit to Bob's live stream. Trying to, make sure that he keeps everything in order. Showing the young man the ropes.
Teach me how to live stream, because he's a master at it.
I'm not a master at it.
Well, you know
There's
more than I
other
do.
masters. Yeah, I got maybe like 2 more than you under my belt. But I figured I'd come out and spend some time with my buddy and bring him some bait, more important.
Yeah, he brought me some bait.
You know what James always says, share the bait, right?
Okay, I'm back for the wife call. Justin's back. Hey, Justin. But it is a beautiful evening, though, isn't it, right now?
It is.
Enjoying the weather. Enjoying the friends.
This is typical July bike, though. It's usually pretty slow.
Like I said, I've been watching a lot of live streams the past couple weeks, and everywhere the fishing's been down.
Yeah, they were having a hard time on the James this weekend, too.
Yeah.
That's right. Cooler weather's coming. And you know what that means. Big catfish.
Yeah. So they're still coming up to spawn. That's why I told them I picked September for my tournament, because it's going to be a lot better fishing.
I think, between you and I and the people in chat here, that if we'd have stayed till daylight, I think we'd have gotten on more than one. Because you heard them moving when we were leaving.
Oh, yeah.
We just picked the wrong time to come out.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that.
We wasted too much time fighting boat traffic. This is me. I kind of go everything in my head after each fishing trip. Spent too much time fighting boat traffic. Didn't fish the main channel enough. Trying to avoid boat traffic.
As you can see, there's a lot of boat traffic on this river. And the stretch we were on that night, also being a Sunday, it was 10 times worse than what you're seeing right now.
But we still had fun.
Oh, heck yeah. I had a blast.
We got to toss some big greenies. That's always exciting. And we had what? We had 3 takedowns pretty much. We had a turtle destroy a live bait, which doesn't happen too often out here. But there are big turtles, but they usually don't go after live bait.
Yeah, they're coming out today. I mean, you even told me before I came here that this is a slow spot. I wasn't expecting much. But I just chose it because it was a good spot for my wife to do some work from the park instead of being stuck in the hotel room.
Well, we got somebody blowing some monster bubbles over there.
Oh, dang. Yeah, she just getting work done, calls done, and not stuck in a hotel room like we've been for the past
This beats a hotel
2
room.
weeks. Heck yeah. Like I said, wasn't even planning on doing fishing or going live today. It was just an impromptu thing. It worked out good.
This blew all the way up your line off the water. I watched it come up. There's another wake boat.
Yeah, hooked up. It's his new channel. Moved over from another one. And we're trying to get him up. But Becca also, he was your guest last night. That's the guy who was your guest last
He
night.
was,
Right?
yep, Jeremy
Yeah.
hooked up.
That's what I was thinking.
Formerly known as Fin Secret TV.
Yeah, he was hooked up as formerly Fin Seeker TV. He was the guest on Mark's show last night on the Catfish and Crappie show. So if you want to see an interview with him and more information about his fishing, be sure to check out that show from last night. Go to Catfish and Crappie YouTube page and you'll see it. It's a good interview.
Jeremy's
I
a great
still
dude.
gotta
I
watch
enjoy talking
all
to
that.
him.
I got to see a little bit of it, and then we went and got some ice cream at Oberweis last night.
Oh, there you go. Otherwise, ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know, he ran for governor, right? A couple times.
Oh, did he? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, Chrissy said the best better pecan ice cream she's ever
Yeah,
had.
it's pretty darn good. The peanut butter and chocolate's not bad either.
Yeah. I went wrong. I got the soft serve with Oreos in it, and the ice cream wasn't that great.
Can't get soft serve at Overwatch.
I know,
You gotta
I
go
screwed
with
up.
regular stuff. You can always go back.
Well, we will.
If you want soft serve, there's a place in Crystal Lake called Julianne's.
Okay.
And that's like frozen custard. That's like Culver's on crack.
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I should have got the regular. We'll go back. She liked it.
I did know, I'm not going to lie. On the way here, I passed a Dairy Queen, and I'm thinking peanut butter parfait on the way home. That's one of them guilty pleasures, man.
We got Skeletors in there now. Thanks for coming in. Flat Rock Flatheads is in here now.
What's up, Flat Rock? How you doing, bud?
Thanks for coming in. We're out here fishing the Fox River.
We're trying to fish. Well,
We are fishing. We're just not catching. We're having fun. We got a lot of people in chat. People are sharing links. People are subbing other people. Everybody's growing. That's what these lives are all about. The fish are a bonus. Y'all just didn't get a bonus today yet. But based on how many people have been here and how long they've been here, I gotta assume that they're having fun.
I would hope so. You guys are going to see me dance in a minute with all this music coming by here.
Oh, you don't want to see me dance?
They used to be pretty good when I was a young man.
I was never good. When I was young and skinny, I still couldn't move.
Here's an exclusive. I've taken dance lessons back in the day with my wife. So we were actually pretty good. We had a lot of fun hanging out.
Better husband than me. I've never did it. Unless you count slow dancing as dancing. That's about it.
Yeah. Hey.
Slow dancing at weddings, we've done that before.
I'm trying to will a bite on these rods. You guys see me looking at the rod tips?
But I'm gonna check that shad rod again.
What's up, everybody? I got my reader sunglasses, so if you see me looking up like this, that's to get through into the readers. Or actually, I could just grab my phone, make it a lot easier. All right, guys, so this weekend, I might as well take some time to fill you guys in about Monday's show. I will be in Ohio. I'm hoping to get a pre-recorded show done. We're going to set up a premiere for Monday at its normal time. It's going to be a special show. I also do have an announcement I'm going to make about the 1 versus 1 that I do. I got something pretty excited coming up. Hopefully you guys will check it out. Maybe even, take part in it. I think I'm going to have room for, let me figure this out. I'm going to have 8 people involved. It's going to take place over a few weeks. But it is a 1 versus 1 type deal. Really looking forward to getting that going. So Monday night, my normal time, I'm going to have Lyle Stokes as my guest. We're going to pre-record a show. It'll be released on the podcast as well. that very day at the same time. So whatever you listen to, but if you want to hear what's going on, I would tune in then. I would check it out. I would do the show live like I normally do, but I am going to be out of town. Either that or on the road coming home. So hopefully I will be in chat for the premiere of that episode of the Catfish and Crappie podcast in the chat. So there will be live chat since it is a premiere. So if you get in there, you guys will be able to, chat it up with each other, have a good time, keep each other company, and talk about what's going on. And I think it'll be a pretty good episode of the podcast. So if you guys tune in, I'd really appreciate it. That'll be Monday. I'll probably set the premiere. I'm thinking for like 8:10. That'll give Lyle a little leeway if he has a real big list or something like that, or just come in after and whatever. So we'll get her figured out. We got a lot of Justin. Yeah, Justin's back in here. What's up, Justin? What kind of spinning reels are those, Bob?
Shimano Thunnis.
Shimano what?
Shimano Thunnis.
Shimano Thunnis. I'm not real familiar with spinning reels that size. What are they, 5,000?
6,000 and 8,000.
Oh, that's kind of small for a 6. Well, if that's an 8, that's a normal 6 for me. At least what I've seen.
I think they run about $8 a reel or spits.
Nice reels. Are they saltwater reels?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Once you hear the word saltwater added onto a reel, you're
Like the strags of the CI4 material,
magnesium.
They're super lightweight, but they're super strong. Real smooth drag. That's what I call this right here is what I call my PB on.
How many pounds of drag do they got?
I've never been reviewing them.
I'm going to guess, oh, there's another one. I'm going to guess he had 30. You know who has a really good review channel is Tackle Advisor.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's crazy.
Yeah.
That guy likes tackle like I do, only knows more.
He's on review on these reels. That's the reason I bought them. Nice set of review. Really good stuff.
I'm going to give you your shirt back. I do like the Mud Bumps t-shirt.
Oh, you do? Yeah. I like this one. Best reels. You talking about the Thunnis Shimano? Excellent reels. Very happy with them. If they weren't so expensive, I'd buy a lot more of them. But I'm partial to spinning reels, even for big fish. If you get the right reel, you can handle extremely big fish with the spinning reel.
I don't like casting big baits with spinning reels. That's why I use bait casters. That's the only reason.
But I'm the opposite. That's why I let you tell the casting head at night. Like in the truck, I've got 4 more catfish rods. I've got a couple ambassadors on there, and then I've got one Daiwa extra, which is had on my muskie rod, but I just put it on the catfish reel because it casts better than anything I've got. But like I told you, I'm a gear snob. I like the expensive stuff. Yep, there you go. George has good taste in reels.
I'm a static man myself. I don't need the saltwater capabilities. I know you go down to Florida quite a bit, don't you? Or you have in the past?
Just whenever soccer takes me there. Yeah. But we do got family. I try to go at least vacation once a year. And half the fish I catch, I don't even know what it is. But I am a fisherman. I'll fish for anything, no matter where I'm at. Yeah, George says he uses them for carp fishing. We know how much they could pull. You need a good reel and good drag for those. Or they'll wear out.
What's George's largest carp? And it wasn't caught in one of those clubs. That's my question. I'm really fascinated with the whole carp scene. I was Carl and Alex's channel. I watched the heck out of that.
So George, I don't know if you heard him, but he wants to know what your biggest carp is.
If it was caught at a carp park.
Was it caught at a carp park? Lance says he knows a guy spent $800 a spinning reel. I've seen those, like those Stella reels. I've handled them before, but I can't get myself to spend that much on a reel. As much as I would like to. My favorite smaller spinning reel, just for bass fishing and stuff, is the Daiwa Tatula reel. Very, very smooth reel.
You know, I'd mentioned that Dave's Bait and Tackle here in town. He's a Tatula. He's actually a Tatula dealer. He's a pro bass fisherman. He has his own podcast. It's Fishing USA, and he's got a whole set of Tatulas out of his bait shop.
Yeah.
Stop and take a look.
Yeah, they're excellent. Smooth reels. I know they make bait casters also, the Daiwa Tatula bait casters one, but I got the spinning reel ones. Actually, there's one right there on that rod over there. That's one of the smaller ones. George says 34-pound common. Nice carp. I'm sure that put up a heck of a fight for you.
I wonder how long it took him to find that fish. Because I've seen some guys go out there and they got to spend marathon type time looking for those fish.
George, I know you said it's going to be next year till you get a channel out, but I'm really excited to see that. I'd love to see some carp fishing on it. All right, Squirrel sub to Catfish Weekly. Thanks for doing that. Let's this whole family grow. Lance says he misses old gold and black Penn spinning reels. Had grown up in Hawaii. Yeah, Penn makes some good reels too. I definitely can't knock them. I just partial the Daiwas on the smaller reels and then the Shimano on the big ones. If somebody would offer me a Penn reel, I'd take it any day. For a long time, I was using just like the Fluger Presidents, and I mean, they do their job, but you know, when you get move up in class a little bit, just the smoothness of the reel. When you're live bait fishing or fishing like this, it's not that big of a deal unless, you know, except for having a good drag. But if you're artificial bait and you're just constantly casting and reeling that in, having a smooth reel makes such a difference. £20 carp fight harder. Yeah. So I've not caught a lot of carp in my life, George, but the few that I've had have been quite a blast. So I definitely would like to catch some more. Well, I thought going to a shed and live bait would do something, but you know
what they say about rivers? Rivers hold 100% of the fish and 5% of the water.
Yeah. It's not in the right spot today.
There's two types of fishing for me. There's convenience fishing and there's target fishing. One's a lot easier than the other, that's for sure. Sometimes you don't have a choice, you got to do what you got to do.
This was definitely a convenience day for me. Like I said, the reason we came to this park is I just had nothing to do today with my wife being off. We were just driving around. I told her, let's check the spot out because I've been back here. Well, been here 30 years ago when this old picnic grove Melly Tecton. I saw they made it to the park right along the river. It looked good, so I said, hey, let's break out the rods. Broke out the rods. I said, hey, let's go live. So we did that. None of this was planned today.
I told you I was out here, Betty. I'm live on the Fox with Bob. He was like, no, you're not. He's home.
Hey, Betty, thanks for coming in. Don't Marcus be rude on the phone while you're alive. He's just checking out chat so I don't miss everything. Lance, yes. Abu Garcia's for catfishing. But yeah, the Sweden ones are way better. Hey, a couple crosses just subbed me. Thank you, Betty. Even though I can't believe you haven't been subbed me yet.
Well, trust me, it's a big deal when Betty subs you.
Oh, so I need to be honored now, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I am. I've always thought Betty was an awesome lady. now that she subbed me, she's even awesomer. And you know, Betty, you might have been, but if you didn't watch much content, wow, that is loud. Then maybe YouTube took you away. That's happened to a lot of us. So that could be it. I mean, how loud do you need a radio on a boat? I mean, you're right there by the speakers. Just don't know why.
You want the people on the tube to hear it. That's what's important.
I've been on a tube once, and I could care less what music's going on. I was just holding out for my life.
Well, but since she was so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Betty. That's, you know, YouTube just seems to unsub you for no reason. But yeah, it's kind of hard to remember me, you know, that falling out of the boat episode. That was my River Crappie Madness episode 2. I never got that GoPro 9 working. And I did not have insurance on it, so that was a $400 mistake. But I got a replacement, so I paid full price for this one too.
GoPro wouldn't work. Was it sealed or not?
No, it was not sealed. I had the extended cord light. Yeah. So this GoPro 9 now has the Geek Squad protection on it, so if I fall out of the water again, it'll be good.
You know, if you buy directly from GoPro, you get like replacement discounts on all their stuff for $50 a year. And that's among multiple units. So if you buy the $50 for one, every one you buy is covered under that.
I didn't know that. But the way I do my GoPros is I have, well, you can see here, external cord. I got a battery in my pocket. And so, yeah, it is not waterproof. I did see something on the YOLO Tech site the other day where they got a battery door that's, you put that little wax around it. Not 100% waterproof, but it would have probably saved the GoPro. So I'm probably going to buy one of those for $25.
Yeah, there's a difference between just a little bit of moisture getting in and flood.
Yeah. I think if I would have had that, it would have been saved.
Especially if you short something with the lithium battery, it'll unload that whole battery.
Yeah. That's just the way it goes, you know. Live and learn, you know.
There they go again.
We buy equipment, we ruin equipment, we break equipment, we buy more. You sure you want to see my big face on the big TV, Betty? I'm not sure about that. Maybe just listen to us. Get a wind slayer for the GoPro off Amazon. I'll have to look at that, George.
Why is Betty putting furniture together?
Well, now they're doing the bubbles over here. Tell Brandon to do the furniture making. What time is it now?
It is 6:19.
We'll go a bit longer so it happens. Now we'll go get some meat.
There you go.
You're welcome to join us if you
Well,
want.
I appreciate it, but I do need to get on. My wife's waiting on dinner too.
Okay. Nice pontoon boat right there.
That Bimini is kind of cool looking. I wonder if it's.
Yeah, it's probably factory. Betty says she bought new kitchen chairs, and yes, I want to see your big face on the TV. LOL. We'll get Mark's big face in there too then.
That's all you get, Betty.
Flat Rock's got us on the 55-inch TV.
Uh-oh.
I was watching one of Palmetto's ones on my 75-inch. I got a 75-inch TV in the bedroom.
In the bedroom?
In the bedroom, yeah. And he was like real close to like this, and I was like, okay. I have to take him off then.
That's a lot of TV.
Well, we bought this thingamajig, to put the TV on. And it has the two things on the side, so you got the certain length.
Oh, so you got to fill it?
And a 75-inch
Yeah.
that we looked at, fit it perfect. So we did it for a while with 55-inch, and there's just too much room. So
need that symmetry.
That's symmetry in the bedroom is important. So yeah. But it's funny, it's the biggest TV in the house is in our bedroom. And I watch so many live.
I hope you ain't got one bigger than that.
I watch so many live streams on that big TV in the bedroom.
I've quit watching TV and I'm kind of happy I did.
Well, I don't watch much TV. Especially like some of these history channels and stuff, but most of my live streams I'm watching, I have it on the big thing, and then I got chat on my phone, but I turn the volume down on the phone. So yeah, most of y'all have watched live stream. You've been on the big TV.
Oh, here comes. Are those the kayakers?
Oh yeah, that's them. It looks like they're further out this time. Hopefully they learned.
Well, they could probably make it underneath the lines without a problem.
They went through both lines. They hit both.
Both of them? Oh, that's usually how it happens. That gentleman is over here blowing bubbles, isn't he?
Yeah. Becca's got us on the 16-inch. That's okay, Becca. At least you got us on. That's the main thing. What else do we miss here? There, that's what we need. Red Bear's got to say, here, fishy, fishy. Got to put that up there. We always need to hear fishy, fishy at least once a day. Look at that beautiful picture right now. You got that sun right behind the rods. You can see the sun coming off the water there. Isn't that just a beautiful setting right there? Even though we're not catching any fish, at least you get to enjoy the view. Becky, we said symmetry, not cemetery in the bedroom. It was symmetry. Do what?
You don't have sunglasses, do you?
I got them in the bag over there.
The moon is right next to the sun. You can see them with these, so try them out. Take a look at that.
I can't see it. I have to get my prescription sunglasses.
All right, here we go, guys. Let's see if we can do something with you.
Oh, gosh. No, those are different ones, though, I think. I can't tell. I got my glasses on now. Mark says he can see the moon by the sun. So I'm going to get my glasses so I can see. Yes, symmetry in the bedroom. Talking about furniture. I'm going to be right back here.
What's up, everybody? Lyle liked that bedroom comment. And me, from looking at the moon right next to the sun, I got a big, spot in the middle of my eyes. I'm going to quit looking at that, even though the moon's right next to it. It's a pretty cool sight to see, though. I'm going to try and snap a picture. Maybe I'll post it if I can turn it down. And we got some kayakers that look like they navigated by the line safely. Get caught up in chat here.
See what you're seeing. Based on where the moon was the other day, I can't be by the sun, but
that could just be flash. I don't know. I can still see.
Because it was a quarter
like
moon.
It
was a quarter moon the end of the day, so the moon should be right about there somewhere.
I've seen a moon like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like literally like this far.
Gotta be something else. Literally, it's not the moon
Well,
next time when I saw the other day.
It stays stationary when I move. I took a picture. I'll see if I can't filter it out when I get home.
So I can't wear my glasses to see the thing.
So I think you should tell people about Portillo's.
Tell me about Portillo's. Portillo's, world famous hot dogs, Italian beefs, Italian sausage sandwiches. Virginia and Chicago.
I think their hot dogs are just okay, to be honest with you. The problem with their hot dogs is they don't use celery salt. And if you have a hot dog without celery salt in Chicago, it's reason enough to be hiding quartered. But I do have to admit their beef sandwiches are on point.
Christy says they got the best beef sandwiches.
I agree. They're second best in Chicago, Christy.
But if Mark was on screen, I would tell him, just so y'all can see his face.
Oh, hold on.
I'll tell him that when I get my hot dogs at Portillo's, I get them with ketchup on it.
No. Who said that? Who said that?
Ketchup and pickle only. Just like when I was a little kid, that's how I still eat my hot dogs. Yes, or Vienna beef glizzy.
We don't call them glizzies here in Chicago. They're called Vienna beefs. Sorry, not sorry.
The only thing wrong at Portillo's is they don't have pizza puffs. That's where they went wrong.
Oh, you can get a good pizza puff anyway. They're actually only called glizzies in like the DC area and amongst the catfishing guys that use it. Just so you know, George. They're called Red Hots, Vienna beefs.
Dan says they're hot dogs. Yep. Best place to get a hot dog, Chicago dog, is street vendor.
That's not a lie.
That's not a lie. Nope.
You got a couple of different hot dogs here in Chicago. You got your depression dog at Jeans and Jude's, where they actually serve it with green relish, onions, mustard, sport peppers, and homemade fries right on the hot dog.
Yeah, they put them all in together, wrap it up. That place is awesome.
You got your Chicago dog with and without celery salt. Portillo's doesn't use celery salt. And then you got your a couple of places that'll either deep fry them or they'll flat irons grill them on like a Blackstone type flat top. Me, I like the good old steamed bun, steamed dog with celery salt.
Got to have the poppy seed bun.
Then, yeah, got to have poppy seed bun. And those depression dogs at Jeans and Jude's are awesome. But nothing worse than if you pick one up and they got a kind of a hard bun rather than it being fresh and out of the steamer. It's upsetting.
And then you got a place all over the country called Freddy's, who claims to sell Vienna beef hot dogs. If you go, there's an abomination because they do not know how to handle Vienna beef. Vienna beef company should take away the rights to sell their stuff at Freddy's.
What do they do?
Oh, they put on this weird bun and then they put it like on a grill. It's not even, and it's just, and then they like slice the hot dog inside, kind of open up in the bun. It's wrong. It is just so wrong.
And then you got your Maxwell Street Polishes here in Chicago.
Very good.
Which is one of my favorites, where it's a charred grilled Polish sausage with grilled onions and mustard on a poppy seed bun.
I'll eat those with mustard.
Gotta have them with mustard. Something about that grilled onion and mustard that goes perfect with that fatty pork.
So where's the best beef then? Portillo's is number 2.
The original Mr. Beef.
Okay.
It'll change your life.
Is that like downtown?
There's downtown. There's one on two on the south side, I believe.
Okay.
But it's right on Ohio downtown is where the original one is. But Portillo's is a heck of a beef sandwich. I'm trying to think who else is pretty good. There's a place in Hutley that's pretty good, but I wouldn't consider Chicago beef. It's called Beef Shack. It's kind of a modified one, where you can get it like with cheese and all sorts of stuff, and get it on garlic bread. And I mean, it's good, or with sautéed mushrooms on there, but it's not a Chicago beef. You got to get it baptized.
Dan says Pollock here. I need to come up your way, Mark.
Oh yeah, come on up.
Yeah, come on up. But Dan, yes, you got Freddy's there. Burgers are good. Don't get their hot dogs.
If you guys ever have a taste for burgers, my niece works right up here at a place called The Tracks in Cary. They have a pretty good burger there.
Pineapple does not belong on a pizza.
I like pineapple.
Pepperoni does. Jalapenos do. Italian sausage.
Pepperoni and jalapeno pizzas. Now you're talking.
That's like one of my favorites.
That's one of my favorites. And then it's the Chicago 4 that I'm a favorite of, which is sausage, mushroom, green pepper, and onions. I know green pepper is kind of
Yeah.
so.
When I get Chicago pizza, it's sausage. This sausage. Just sausage down.
You know, there's Illuminati's right over here now too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's if you like the deep dish. I think it's okay.
I get thin crust. We went to Giordano's the other day.
There you go.
I had some leftovers this morning for breakfast. And then cousin has to go to Salerno's.
Salerno's has great pizza. Great pizza. One of my favorites. There's only one other place that I like the thin pizza a little bit more back in Berwyn was Villanova. That's a little joint. That's a mom and pop place. And then there's Pequod's, but that's you got to have like a reservation to get in there a month in advance. Sometimes.
Chad says he's eating chili hot dogs right now.
I like me some chili dogs.
Heck yeah.
Portillo's has an awesome, listen to jumbo chili cheese with onions if you're feeling adventurous. Yeah, I know it's close quarters in the hotel room.
I don't like onions though. It's weird.
Then don't get onions, just get the cheese. Oh, I love onions. I'm an onion guy.
Yeah. And almost any recipe that calls for onions, I substitute jalapenos for it.
That'll work. Pickled jalapenos.
Yeah. Yeah. But if I'm not eating Chicago pizza, it's usually pepperoni and jalapenos is my favorite.
That's a good pizza. Thin cracker crust.
Oh yeah. See, I'm definitely getting hungry now. We're gonna keep trying to catch a fish here, but we'll be ending probably a little bit so I could get some dinner before it gets too late. Eating late does not do good for me.
Now Becca might not want to hear this, but Chicago's pretty good. They do a pretty good steak in Chicago. Reason being is because Chicago is a meat packer hub of the Midwest.
Yeah.
All the meat that came out of Texas, out of the West, came through Chicago. What happens when you're moving that much product through it? They're going to use whatever they can to make the money while it's here because it's cheap to get here. It's halfway to where they get.
Yep.
So there's a lot of good steak places out here as well.
Betty says Gold Star chili dogs. That's what Chad said he's having.
Chad's having Gold Star?
Yep. I don't even know what Gold Star chili dogs is.
Betty sends me pictures.
But I think I would like it. Someone said last night fishing channels always end up on food. It doesn't start out that way, but when you fish for 3 hours and no bites and it's dinner time, and all I've had this morning, besides a little bit of leftover pizza, was some Chick-fil-A breakfast. That was at 10:30.
Oh, what'd you get at Chick-fil-A for breakfast?
Well, since I had the pizza, I didn't get much. She got a sausage biscuit. I just got some chicken minis.
Okay.
I normally get their spicy chicken biscuit with American cheese on it.
Oh,
that's my favorite.
Right on. I just had that 2 days ago.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely getting hungry. It's a Cincy staple. It's Gold Star. Well, if I ever make it to Cincinnati,
I'll be driving through there on Friday. Maybe I'll make a stop before I hit the Cross residence.
Actually, I was in Cincinnati a couple years ago up that way for soccer. But I did not know who y'all were then, so I couldn't have met up with y'all. Next time I come up to Cincinnati for soccer, I will be hitting y'all up. Red Bear says go live after dinner. I appreciate you wanted me to do that, Red Beard, but I think we'll probably go back to the hotel and relax a little bit. I'm sure there's some live streams that'll be on tonight that I'll be watching. So if you see anything else out there, probably see me in chat. Or we might just sit down and watch a movie or something. Polish sausage stuffed with mozzarella cheese wrapped in bacon smoked on the grill. That sounds good too.
That's sacrilege. Is that your iPad? Just beeped off?
No, it's my GoPro.
Is that a 9?
That's a 7.
Oh, I was going to say, it sounds different than my 8.
Yeah. That battery pack's dead. I think I had another battery pack somewhere I could use. It was almost dead. It's no biggie. We're not catching anything anyways. Jerry, what's the fish count? Fish count is just a bunch of fun. And the beautiful scenery.
And good company.
And good company. So I'm fine with that.
Is that
Quit
Parker?
using the night crawlers. When Mark came, he brought some shad and live bluegill. That's what we got on there right now.
I did not bring chicken.
No chicken. I still have not used chicken ever. John
You never
McKnight,
used
thanks for
chicken
coming
livers?
in. I have chicken livers.
Chicken livers. That's
Yeah.
chicken. You got to
Yeah.
You got to clarify. You got to, because this is a record that goes down, and this is public record for a long time.
That's right.
So I've learned the hard way that I need to.
John McKnight, thanks for coming in. We are on the Fox River in Fox River Grove, Illinois, a little bit northwest of Chicago, in the northwest suburbs. Okay, Muskrat Adventures in 30 minutes. Yeah, Brandon Enix, Catfish Dreams will be on Muskrat Show.
Yeah, they're going to talk about the Ohio meet and greet.
Yeah, my life will be ended by then, so I encourage y'all to go check out Muskrat Adventures channel. Somebody's got the link here. Please drop it.
Easy to find. Just
if you want to see some good, and Brandon from Catfish and Dreams will be on there. He'll be a great guest.
That reminds me, I should probably head home so I can catch that. Since I'm going.
You are going to that thing, aren't you?
I am going.
Yeah, they're going to be talking about the meet and greet in Ohio.
I didn't realize it was almost 7 o'clock.
Mark will be there, so, you know. But everybody.
No, it's the moon still up there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it. It's pulled away a little bit.
Okay, let me see if I can see it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look through the polarized after you put it on.
These are all polarized and everything.
It's actually pulled away a little farther.
Can't see it.
Hold this in front of there. Maybe double polarize the help.
No, we don't. Too
Now I'm
blind.
crazy.
But I can see a perfect, I can see the perfect sun of the disk of the sun. It's kind of neat. But yeah, like I said, appreciate y'all being in here. We'll stay live a little bit longer, but be sure to check out Roger's show.
All right, Bob, I am going to head out. I want to say goodbye to everybody. Give me a call. I'll give you a couple others. You need to try that other spot if you're going to do this. And let me know. I'm out of bait, so you got everything I got.
Awesome.
Well, it's good. It worked out well because I'm leaving town. I don't need to leave my bait tank around all weekend. So.
Well, thanks so much for coming by. If y'all want to say a little bye and chat for Mark, I really appreciate him coming by. Who needs a link? What link? Dan, I was talking about put Roger's link for his show coming up pretty soon. By the time his show comes on, I'll be off. So if somebody wants to go watch something, go watch Muskrat Adventures show. But I'll be on a little bit longer. I'm going to say bye to Mark.
Do you want this bluegill or should I set him free?
I got no way of really keeping him, so we'll go set him free.
There we go. Say goodbye, Mr. Bluegill.
Thanks for bringing that. Appreciate it.
Oh, not at all. I'm surprised I was able to catch him. I ain't even kidding. I'm going to have to either live stream me chasing bait around in that dark big tank of mine in the middle of
that'd be
4 in
funny.
the morning, or
that'd be fun.
Like 2 or 3 in there. It's quite the task.
Roger's channel. It's called Muskrat Adventures.
All right, everybody. Glad I could keep Bob company for a little bit. You guys have a great
Awesome
one.
guest. I was not
guys.
expecting this in my live stream. This made it awesome.
All right, guys, have a
I'm going to go say bye and be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for y'all staying in. I'm so happy that Mark joined. That was just really made this awesome. I just talked to the wife, and she is hungry, and she wants to eat. So I'm actually going to end this now. Bring these rods in, so we get to eat at a decent hour. Everybody, love y'all, man. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And I said, if I get some time later on today, I might be on some of these live streams that's going on later. And with that, bye-bye. Thanks again. Appreciate it.